Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to Planet Mercenary.
Hey.
Yeah, Mark's voice I can't do. Got a very unique voice, a very distinct pitch. I can't imitate that.
It's fine.
By the way, what I just realized I probably should have asked you last time. Is there any voice that you want to hear for Petey?
I don't know.
I don't know him, yeah. So I don't know.
Petey, just to quickly describe him, he looks like a talking koala, kind of cuddly.
Like a vicious voice, I guess.
He's got godlike intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to his technology, he has almost godlike powers. He also has a respect for the sanctity of life
Mm-hmm.
that would make the word altruistic bow its head and go away in underachieving shame.
Like Zenyatta? I don't know.
Kind of.
No, as in he will not only teleport two combatants apart, but he will also personally take the item that they were fighting over.
Okay.
Ooh.
Keep them from killing each other over it. It's like, yes, I've taken it, I've hidden it, you are never going to find it again. Now stop fighting.
I don't know.
So,
It would be funny for a koala to have a vicious voice, but like aggressive voice, but like judging by his character, it doesn't strike me as the violence one.
no, he's not.
So...
Experience losing your item.
Maybe.
Yeah, hang on.
So, wait, I have to change like one dude for my fire team, right? Like Zohan is gone. Alright, I'm gonna change it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I also took one as a new firing team.
Yeah. Alright.
A newbie.
And very quickly, if you want to see what PD looks like, here's a link to the official wiki that has a picture of him.
Okay. Let's take a look. Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
I will just assume
Yes.
his voice being casual. Like,
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
If you want a phrase to define PD, it is benevolent dictator. His word is law, but he is a very nice person.
Okay. Which is nice.
Oh. So you're done. I'll quickly recap, and then we'll pick up where we left off.
Okay, go ahead.
Last time on Planet Mercenary, you had a bomb. You were wondering what to do with it when you got a call from a mysterious charity calling itself Little Sisters of War. They wanted you to go start a war, and all of you had the big idea that, hey, let's go use this brand spanking new bomb we have and blow up the city.
Yes! That's called being
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep. Long story short, you did. You managed to smuggle your bomb in, and you managed to blow up the city. But you also attracted the attention of a rival mercenary company and a complete and utter ripoff of an Adult Swim show called Super Jail.
Nice.
Yes, this rival mercenary company is called the Incarcerated, comprised entirely of rehabilitated prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
They were not happy with you intruding on whatever they were trying to do. So after you blew the city up and you ran away and you got into your ship, you were chased by the Incarcerated ship right up until you managed to teleport away at the last moment.
Hey.
You then met to Petey's home at the center of the galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
a little kingdom he likes to call the Plenipotent Dominion. And while you were there, he emphasized just how dangerous the Incarcerated were, especially for a little mercenary company like you.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked you a question: what are you willing to do to keep them off your back?
I believe we.
And that's
talked
where we
about it.
stopped.
Oh, but I believe we had a discussion, and we decided to go to the place. What is called the AI controlled place.
PD is an AI.
Yeah.
You went to his place.
Yeah.
He is now offering you. He's now asking you, what are you willing to do?
Oh.
Keep them
Okay.
off your back.
Okay.
That's where we'll start. You have
Okay.
that question hanging over you.
Is he still with us at this point?
Yeah, he's still. Yeah, this is basically right where we left off last time.
Okay.
You're sitting in the middle of the plenipotent dominion. You have Petey's smiling face on the screen, and he just posed the question.
Oh, baby is like, a little bit not knowing what to do next. So, oh, by the way, I'm Robin. Hey, I'm playing an polar bear-like race called Osamari, and the character's name is Baby. Yeah,
Should I introduce myself as well?
yeah, just it's for flavor-wise, but if you
Uh,
wish to, go ahead.
I'm Justin. I'm playing a rip-off of House called Greg House, and I'm playing the race that I can't pronounce properly,
Mechanical
but
bug.
Yeah.
mechanical
You're
bug.
basically a
and I'm
mechanical
doctor.
bug called an Esperaren.
Yes.
There you go. Thank you.
And by the way, in the official PDF, you should read up on the Prairie Ring where they're from, especially the part about Lost Lonesome Gilligan. I'm not going to spoil it for you,
Okay.
but it's funny.
Okay.
That would be
Meanwhile, I am your GM for the evening, and Miss Falcon. I will be the one guiding you through this chaotic adventure.
nice. Hooray!
Yep.
Yeah. So, I.
So what are you?
Hmm.
So what are you willing to?
I don't know. Baby says, "You got anything to offer? Any options?"
So Petey is going to say, "Well, I have a few options. Yes, you'd have to be suicidal to attack the Plenipotent Dominion, and I'm guessing that the Warden is not particularly suicidal, so he's not going to be attacking you anytime soon. I am more than willing to offer you protection while you're here. However, you're not going to be able to do what you do best, which is kill people."
I don't know. That sounds less fun than I anticipated. I don't know. We really need another contract right now. And we also need to get them off our back. What do you say, Doc?
It is. Petey
As long as
says-
we don't die.
Petey says, "Well, that's the case. The first thing you should know is that your last mission was actually something of a manipulation."
Huh? Like, baby's face is cringed into confused. Like,
Yeah,
just
Petey's image vanishes from the screen, and on the screen you see this picture of a large, heavy-set, bald guy with big, prominent ears and narrow eyes, narrow, pinched lips, and a bulbous nose, the kind you just want to shoot off immediately.
okay.
Petey says, "So do you recognize this man?"
I don't think so. Logan. And I turn to our non-existing PC.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You recognize him, do you?
He looks at it and he says, No, I do not."
All right. Just, I don't think any one of us. I mean, Doc, was he one of your patients or something?
No.
Then PD actually does some very quick Photoshop editing, and he shades in the entire front part so that you can only see him in almost like silhouette. And then you recognize him as being the same guy who claimed to be speaking for the Sisters of War.
Where is he now?
The image vanishes. Yeah, When you recognize him,
Mhm.
the image vanishes and PD reappears. He says, I don't think you're ready to fight him just yet.
I can send his family a gift.
Says, well, first, he doesn't have a family. Second, I don't think, if you think the incarcerated are tough, I don't think you're ready to take on the might of the United Nations of Soul.
I agree.
All right.
Peter says, this man's name is Colonel Otto Verbenheimer. He's a member of the UNS Black Ops Division. He has been manipulating various mercenary companies that have Ursmari members, such as you, baby. Been manipulating them into taking very dangerous missions.
Why?
I don't know why.
Hmm.
I've been looking into this. I don't know why, but I do plan to give every surviving member of who he has manipulated, I plan to give them a chance to introduce him to some of their very angry polar bears.
Damn right you do.
He says, but here's the thing. Well, I know where he is right now. You can't attack him. 2 reasons. 1, he is protected by UNS grunts. They are head and shoulders stronger than most mercenary companies.
True.
And they're much better trained than any mercenary company I've seen.
True.
Second, if you do attack him, then soldiers not affiliated with the fight will come in to protect him because he's still a colonel. Very high ranking dude. So, for your sake, just leave him alone. I can manipulate him into a place where you can attack him without being hurt.
Sounds nice. But what about his current status? Like you said before, he's after all a colonel. We can't just attack someone without, like maybe he did some shady business in the past. I mean, we can expose
He's
him.
a Black Ops colonel. He did a lot of shady things.
So we can expose him, I guess, to the public. If that's the case, you will probably be forced to resign. Then it'll be our chances to take him out.
That may not work out as well as you think it would. But at any rate, it's a little something above your pay grade.
Yeah, currently.
But good news is, I do have some work for you. If you're ready and willing to accept it.
Will it get us one step closer to getting this guy? I mean,
right now, getting you to him is my job.
All right, cool.
Your job is going to be a little retrieval job.
What do you have to offer? Just lay it down. We'll see.
It says, the plenipotent Dominion is actually very self-sufficient. But there's still things that even I need to import. So in order to facilitate these imports, I have acquired a ship. Not stolen, mind you. I bought it fair and square. I bought a ship to help me transport the large amounts of raw materials the Dominion needs. However, some pirates managed to successfully seize my ship.
Oh.
And they're currently not only in the process of looting it, but they've sent out a fake distress call hoping to trap any rescuers on board and then use them as to get ransom out of me.
Which, sadly, you're an AI. I mean, so I would assume that your troops are all robots, right?
They're sentient robots, but yeah, they're robots.
So no ransom possibilities, I guess.
He says, no. I told them I'd think about it. I thought about it, and I'm sending you guys.
Wouldn't that be nice? Fighting pirates, my favorite pastime.
So, Craig, what do you think about this?
Doctor's voice.
Well,
Remember.
If you want to voice your opinion to PD, then yes, you can do the doctor's voice.
actually, I don't think Greg will. Because I know he would be. I don't know. He doesn't want to die. Whatever. He looks a baby. Well, I'm. I can't do the voice. I'm so out of
It's
it.
fine. It's fine.
That's fine.
As long as you get me the things I need for my experiments, I'm fine with this. Basically, just needs money for it. So
Yeah.
So he's
That's cool. That's cool.
so PD is actually going to give you 3 choices of payments.
Mm-hmm.
First is enough money in game; it will be the equivalent of 6 resources.
Nice.
Second, he will completely upgrade the Iron Arc for you, free of charge.
How completely? Like, to what
There's
extent?
a list of compatible upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
You pull up your PDF and take
Yep.
a look at them. I believe what you have is a Dragon class cruiser.
Mm-hmm. We have.
Celestial Orbital Foundry's Dragon class introduction cruiser.
Yes.
Yep.
That.
So you'll see that there's a list
Mm-hmm. Compatible
compatible
upgrades.
upgrades.
Yeah. So he's gonna upgrade all of them. Nice.
He will give you all of them.
Nice. And the
Or-
third option?
Or you get a small, but brand spanking new ship.
I like the second and the third option. What do you say, Doc? Whoops. Do we
Uh,
lost
no, it's
him?
fine. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. That's fine. So what do
As
you
long
say?
as I have my own office, I'm completely fine with it.
You could probably claim a second ship for yourself.
Yeah. Possibly.
Ooh, wow. I like that.
Right.
It's so hard to do the doctor's voice. My voice is dead since yesterday.
It's fine, it's fine.
That's fine.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You can do the normal voice. And then that settles it. Like, we'll get another new ship. And yeah, as our payment. Do we get paid up front though?
No, not up front.
Fair enough. Send us the coordinates to where the pirate's at. We'll take care of the rest.
All right. Check. First thing, Peter. Well, first thing is your ship.
What? Sorry.
Your ship is in need of repairs. It's got 2 hull points out of 9.
Oh, I thought we repaired that.
No, you took some pretty significant damage running away from the incarcerated.
Oh, right. Yeah. So.
He, in his benevolence, is going to let you come to one of his cities, and as long as you don't try to kill anything, you're welcome to stay. As long as you.
All right. We'll stay for the time long enough to repair all the hull points.
That's the best idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
So where is this city?
So he is actually going to teleport you to a city orbiting around a planet. It says the planet is not called Down. The planet's name is literally Planet Down. Everything in the Plenipotent Dominion has a 2-word naming convention. Every planet, every star.
Sorry. So the name.
Second word must start with the letter D.
All right. So the name of the planet is Down. Wait. Sorry.
Name is it probably looks. It'll make a little more sense, I think, in writing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because okay, Planet Down. Okay.
PD thought you'd be a little more comfortable going to Planet Down instead of to a planet called Pretty Dead.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Just as
I
long
hope
as
the
there's no
inhabitants-
planet called the Planet of Apes, I'm totally fine with it.
I hope the planet's inhabitants don't have the same syndrome as this planet suggests.
Nice.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so we just go there. I mean, we are
Yeah.
there, and do we find like a factory to report, like to repair our ships?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Shipyard.
Yeah,
Shipyard's
so
gonna be
we
repairing the
just
ark.
we just land our Iron Arc there and just let him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, and you go around, you see that this entire place is actually very peaceful. PD's working very hard, apparently, to keep things from spiraling out of control, especially between races that would otherwise be enemies.
Yeah, true. But baby hate peaceful. Like, not as hate. It's more like there's nothing much to do in a peaceful place.
Not really. I was gonna say that PD's these cities that PD makes, they actually have a lot of parks, a lot of public parks, and every public park has a whole bunch of kiosks that are either put permanently or they're hidden very well. So it's like a game of hide and seek. You can go there, you can experience things that you've probably never experienced before, like food.
Fine.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
even a decent bar. Maybe just wines and.
Oh, they
goes.
have bars too.
Yeah, but not.
You can go to this kiosks and experience alien alcohol.
Yeah, but not the type. Baby likes the bar to be crowded, to be messy, to be like bar fights everywhere. Just that's where he feels most comfortable. Like it feels like home. But peaceful bars, no, it's like a dead bar to him.
No, it's not even really a bar. It's more like a hot dog stand.
Yeah. So, baby just.
Yeah,
You just
you're
see
sitting on the
baby's face is completely dead. He's like,
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
some.
you're dejected. And then, like, someone passes by, notices what beer you're drinking, and says, "Wow, I bet that's the first time you've ever drunk beer derived from urine, isn't it?"
I give him the one who's speaking a stinky eye, like the stinkiest ever, and just smack him on the face. Just
Oh, what was that for?
not even a decent bar fight. What am I here for?
It's true though. They literally urinate alcohol.
I don't give a crap. I just pour the wine on his face, just, and I just start.
No, when you try to pour it on there, he just opens his mouth. He's catching it in his mouth.
Nice try.
You can have the bottle, the whole bottle.
Ooh, free wine. Thank you. And he goes away drinking it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some drugs at the back of the ship if you want it.
Nah. If you go,
yeah.
if you get high alone, you don't even get high at all. I mean, you need crowds. You need something.
Oh, yeah.
You need people.
By the way, Craig,
Yeah.
Okay.
just so you know, last session, Baby was a little drunk. You were trying to sedate her.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It involved sticking 2 needles into his butt cheeks, 1 per cheek.
Yeah, but I think I succeeded in.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
Yeah.
like, what was it called? Endurance save. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
After a surprisingly short time, only a couple of hours, you get a message. Each of you get a little message on your little handheld computers that says, "Hey, repairs are done. You can come back whenever you're ready."
I run. Before I run, I ask Doctor, "You have anything you want to buy around here? If not, we're gonna bolt."
No, I was staying with you so you don't die, seeing as you always get into fights.
That's my man. That's my Esperon. I basically says that.
Yeah.
And I grab him and I run. Just.
Not there, not. Fine.
Yeah, and we reach the shipyard. We reach the repairman facility. And just get onto our ship.
Yep.
Yep.
Get onto your ship.
So everything's repaired at this point?
Yep. They've
Okay.
managed to repair it very fast. Everything is very, very efficient here.
Nice.
According to them.
You won't happen to have a spare set of tools, would you? I asked the one that did the repair.
It's a robot, and the robot says, "Nope, nothing." Then he goes away. And you notice that
Thanks.
all of his tools are built into his body.
Yeah.
But when you go into your room, you notice that all of your tools have been replaced with the newest, latest, state-of-the-art stuff.
Nice. At least
That's what I
this way.
needed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, so we set off to the coordinates. I mean, I told Jeeves. Jeeves?
Yep.
You know the
He
drill.
gives you the coordinates.
Yeah.
PD has already given Jeeves the coordinates.
Yep.
So, one teleport later, you are right in front of the gigantic ship that PD uses.
Okay.
It's this ship.
Do we see
As
anything?
so first, the space around it's almost completely empty.
Okay.
Nothing there. The thing that dominates your vision is the massive cylindrical ship
Okay.
that PD uses. Recognize it as a supercargo can hauler.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Super.
If you want to know what it looks like, have you ever seen Dune movies? The UNE?
No, I can't say I have, so.
No. All right, then I will find an image for you. If you look at what they look like, here we are. They look like the Guild Highliners from Dune.
Ah.
That's
Okay.
what this ship looks like.
No
to give you an idea of the
per
scale.
se, but fine. That's what
Yeah,
Baby
it's
says.
big. Justin, you still here?
Yep. I just refreshed for
Okay.
a bit.
All right, just making sure. Just to give you an idea of how big this ship is, though, it is about 1 kilometer in diameter, and then it's another 60 kilometers in length.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, it is probably among the biggest ship, among the biggest ships ever been produced.
Okay.
But yeah, as Jeeves you closer, you notice that there's like wreckage of smaller spaceships floating around.
Makes you wonder why the pirates ever succeeded in apprehending the ship.
Jeeves says, "Well, sirs, have you considered the possibility that some of these ruined ships might belong to the pirates?"
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, with a big ass ship like this, how can they possibly lost? Like,
Jeeves explains these particular ships, the supercargo can haulers, they're not meant for combat. They're meant for transportation. It's one thing if they're meant mainly to go out collect huge asteroids. They're used by the United Nations of Sol to go out collect asteroids from the asteroid belts and then bring them into proper refineries.
Okay.
Because it's one thing if you want to grab something, you throw it in the direction of the refinery, you hope one of your guys catches it, and that somebody doesn't grab it midway. It's another thing that if you send a gigantic metal can to collect it, especially if you send little fighter spaceships to escort the can around.
All right.
But yeah, from the looks of things, it looks like the pirates have completely overwhelmed the defenses. As you get closer, you notice that the engines don't seem to be functioning at all.
Okay. Geez. Entrances?
He says, I have already located an entrance, sirs. I'm bringing us in now.
So, are we landing at one of the dock on the ship?
No, there's no dock. There's actually a hole, like a part of the. Like how the can opens is that the front end just opens up and then literally sucks it up like sucks up whatever it wants to suck up like a gigantic vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
Ah, I see.
So we got.
Yeah, so they're just G's are just gonna pilot you into that end. It's already open.
Okay. So.
Get the fire team ready.
Yeah. So
Yep.
at the
Fire
do
team's
we
ready.
see anyone at the loading bay? Like I assume there's
No.
a loading bay. No.
Don't. You're guessing that the ship that it opened up, and then the pirates flew one of their ships in.
Okay.
And so he lands, and you can see that it's got almost zero gravity in there. You can see the meteors that this gigantic can is collected are floating in the middle of the can.
Hold on. So no one currently is on site, right? Only small meteors.
Like I said,
yeah,
it's 60 kilometers long. It's a very big ship.
Yeah, so we don't go off just yet. I pilot the ship until we find something that's proof of.
Jesus is going to land it on one of the designated landing areas.
Okay.
As close to the place you came in as possible.
Yeah, definitely. And now we get off ship. So.
Yep.
Huh. Instructions? I tell Jeeves to load.
Basically find pirates. Basically find and kill pirates.
I tell Jeeves to load the inner structure like of the cylinder to know which way we should be looking for the pirates.
Basically straight ahead. He conducted a quick scan while you were landing.
Mm-hmm.
He detected a ship. It was very faint. He wouldn't have known it was there if it wasn't for the fact that they had their engines on. They were apparently using them to power something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a it's a stealth ship built by Fox and Young. It's called a Ghost Fox Courier.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's actually in
it's actually in the book.
in the PDF. Like right after your ship, I believe. Right after the Dragon class ship.
Yeah, Fox and Young. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so that's what they look like.
Interesting.
Yep.
Is there any around or
no? Not here. They're probably further up closer to the control room.
Okay, so I order. Actually, I'm gonna go on board on their ship. Actually, try to board.
Their ship is something like a good 50 kilometers away.
Yeah, like we approach and.
Yeah, you're approaching carefully.
Yeah, carefully. Into a certain distance. Do we need to roll for anything? No.
If you want to be careful about it, I'd like you to make a stealth check. Like all of you.
Oh. Here we go.
Oh no!
All ones. Yes.
Nice one,
No,
baby.
you automatically fail, baby.
Yeah,
all ones just means you instantly fail. Nothing can save that.
Yeah. So I pummeled myself to the ground as I land. Face planted. Just
touch that.
If that succeeds, it's a mayhem.
Oh, yeah, that gets a mayhem, definitely.
Yeah.
If it succeeded, yeah. But now, thank God, I failed.
Yeah, Logan did not know. Put up and draw. Hudge got a mayhem for managing to hide.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because... Oh, shit.
The most recently suffered damage. This is one skill point of their choice. No one has suffered damage yet. This set happens to the next character who suffers damage. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's bad.
Yep, as Baby goes barreling ahead with his fire team, Steve says, "Sirs, I have picked up communications from the control room. Apparently, they've detected our rampaging polar bear, and they're planning a counterattack."
I guess this is why I'm here.
Yeah. Dodge is like, well then, this would be fun.
Yeah. Weapons ready, guys.
That
Weapons ready.
Logain is happy because now he can just back off and
Yeah.
pull out his sniper rifle and just do what he does best.
hmm I
At least
actually,
Logan has the smarts of staying at the back.
yeah, I actually activate the flight component of my suit, so of my armor.
Yeah,
So
no
I
wonder
just,
they saw you. You're flying around.
yeah,
It's very difficult to ignore a flying polar bear.
yeah, definitely. That is why I made myself obvious, so my crew can hide in plain sight.
Also, one more thing.
Mhm.
All of you are wearing extravehicular suits, and then you're wearing your armor on top of it. It's
Oh,
vacuum in here.
okay.
Except for Craig, he can survive in a vacuum.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
So, uh, first, once we get in sight, I wave for.
Yeah.
I just wave at them. Just waving. Hey, we came here for the ransom. Whatever you guys ask. Just try to throw them off.
You hear a communication crackle inside of all your helmets. You hear somebody say, "All right, we don't know who you are, but we're guessing Petey sent you. Now drop your weapons. There's 70 of us. We're all armed to the teeth."
So I whisper Jeeves. Numbers?
They're lying. I'm detecting several squads.
But
Detecting
70?
I'm detecting 6 squads, each one composed of 7 individuals.
Holy shit.
They're divided into groups of 3, sirs.
And they are
One group of
separated?
3 is approaching our ground team, led by Taj,
Is it
and the
possible?
other is try to circle around. Apparently, it looks like they're going to try to flank us.
Is it possible to respond to the voice that spoke in our
Yeah.
comms?
Yeah, you can.
Should I use deceive? I have 3 points in it.
Go ahead if you wish to.
It's
Go
something to
ahead.
try. Well, feel free to say that until something destroys you from the behind, from your flank. Basically, that's like I'm trying to say that
Yeah.
PD's probably gonna attack them from behind.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, you hear it and laugh say, "Ha! Don't be ridiculous, you idiot. Our scans indicate that there are no other ships in the area. The only reason you're on here is because we let you."
It was worth a try.
I whispered to Jeeves, can you shoot cannons at their plane? Like,
Says, but it would be considered a war crime if I did.
a war crime?
It says, well, of course, that would depend if you wanted me to use ship-to-ship missiles or if you wanted me to use my anti-personnel cannon.
Definitely anti-personnel cannons to just blast them out of oblivion. I mean, they're pirates. They don't have
He's
rights.
going to explain very quickly that if he were to use his ship-to-ship weapons on them, it would likely not only be an instant kill on them, but it would be an instant kill on anything without hull points within 500 meters of whatever he hits.
Okay.
However, if he were to do so, both he and you would get into a lot of trouble.
So anti-personnel weapon.
Yep. So anti-personnel it is.
Yeah. That's what I asked him to do.
All right. Yep. Meanwhile, so he is actually going to have to fly a little closer in order to get a beat on these guys.
So I'm still negotiating. I'm gonna talk to them saying, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, we come in peace. I mean,
no, you don't. The only reason your ship is flying here is because it looks like it's getting ready to pick a fight.
It's getting ready to get us out of here if you guys try to pick a fight with us. I mean, a man can't be too cautious, right?
You hear the communication. You hear him say, "All tanks target that cruiser." And we send the lamprey in after it.
I think this has gone too far. I think we can't go back.
Jeeves say, Says, I believe they have just deployed tanks.
How many?
7 of them, sir.
Frick. Is it possible to blow them up without, like, out of character speaking?
Um, first thing you need. It is possible to blow them up.
Mm-hmm.
The tanks all have 1 hull point, and they're immune to damage unless it inflicts hull damage.
Okay.
Any hull damage inflicted destroys the tank, but it doesn't hurt the operator.
Okay. So, does anti-personnel weapon do hull damage?
No.
So it has to be the ship-to-ship missile, right?
Yep.
And will it affect us?
If you're close, yeah, it probably will.
But right now we're not close, right?
Nope.
Deploy the missile. I just asked you.
When they are within range, and then you notice that the pirate's ship has just lifted off and is currently flying towards them. And that there's smaller little hovering tank, like almost like little army tanks flying after them.
Yeah. So I just asked Chief to deploy the missile to blast them. Yeah.
He says, "You may wish to keep your heads down, sirs." All right, and then that's when we will. That's when. Hang on. Again, is going to use his peacemaker to start taking pot shots at the approaching enemy.
Okay. We'll do that as well.
Now his gun has the range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like we'll do that when they reach our weapons range. So yeah.
All right.
Do your thing, Logan. Do your thing. Just.
Yes. Don't rush me. And just gonna lean back with his long gun.
Mm-hmm.
Settle in nicely.
Whoops.
10, 14, 15. Does not do anything. Yep, that's a hit.
That's a hit?
You see nice. Like these ion rays go zooming over your heads.
Nice shot.
And then like you can't see what's going on up ahead. It's largely hard vacuum, but you hear Logan, he's like, I love it when their heads explode.
Nice.
Same here.
Ooh, nice.
Hit. Another head's gone. And Logan does say that these pirates appear to be Fabata pirates.
Oh, okay.
If you look in your PDFs, in the playable races, their playable race on page something or the other.
69, I would say.
No, page 77.
77.
There's a picture of one.
Oh, okay.
Yep. They used to be slave soldiers for about 800 years until they managed to fight and get their independence.
They're like small orcs.
Last 20...
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
They're like orcs with 4 arms.
Almost.
Yeah.
Then they've managed to win their independence after 800 years, and then they've been free for the past 2,200 years.
Not a short time.
Given that most experiences that people have with Fabata is at the end of their weapons, they tend to view these 4-armed creatures as thankless thieves, raiders, soldiers, mercenaries, and pirates. And the Fabata wouldn't have it any other way.
Nice.
But yeah, important thing is you can kill them just as easily as you could kill anybody, a normal human.
Are they in range of our weapons?
Not yet. They're actually diving behind cover at this point to try to get out of Logan's way.
So how's the missile coming?
You'll probably know when they start firing.
Okay. So I'm gonna duck behind a crater as well, behind some cover as well.
All right, yeah. As you fly down, you dive behind the cover. You notice that some of the Fabata start taking pot shots. Are getting ready to take pot shots at you.
Okay.
Um,
Is it possible for me to stealth
At this point.
so they don't know where my fire team and I are going to attack from?
sure,
Is it
yeah.
possible? Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, let's do that.
It's stealth time.
I hope it
Yeah.
works.
Ooh, nice. Not bad.
Let's see. You got the what? 8. You got a 12?
Yes.
All right. They rolled a 15.
Uh-oh.
So they don't. They see you diving behind cover, so they know what cover you're behind. But if you were to manage to quietly move out to another piece of cover, they won't know where you are.
Alright.
Right, so
All right.
I call
I
upon
just
my
wanna-
fire squad to provide cover fire at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are they gonna provide cover? Hang on. I am very cool to want to check out one of their weapons, just to see what it can do against your armor, if anything.
Yay.
Where are you?
USM Foundry.
All right, yeah. As they're getting ready to fire, you hear the person on your speaker here say, all right, looks like these guys are wearing FUBAR armor. Use your armor crackers only.
Huh.
Armor crackers, are a special type of gun foam ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
When they're equipped, they grant for one shot only.
Mm-hmm.
They give you they'll give your gun the breacher quality or the anti-vehicle payload quality, which means they can inflict 1 point of hull damage.
Yeah.
Or they can do a lot more damage with one shot.
Okay.
So, pirates are actually going to attack you, baby.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm behind cover, and
Yeah, as you're diving behind cover.
Okay.
They're going to take they're all going to take a shot at you.
Okay.
What's your defense?
Currently it's 19, but I don't know how much the cover provides. So.
When you dive behind cover, I'll have both you and Craig make dodge rolls.
Okay. Cool.
To see what kind of cover you dive behind. But in the meantime, they actually hit you with a 21.
Okay.
And rather than dealing any kind of physical damage, they're going to deal 1 hull damage. So you make it behind cover safely, but your armor is completely shredded. So you'd have to roll.
Come on.
If you
dodge 10.
All right. What's your defense is 19? You said.
Yes.
So now you just dive behind an empty crate. It's not.
Okay.
It's not anything substantial enough to provide any kind of significant defensive impact.
All right. Can I use my fire team as, I don't know, meat? What was it called?
Ablative meat?
Yeah, ablative meat.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the newbie to.
All right, so you lose a roleplay point.
Yeah.
And
I'm down to 0. I never get it back, so. Oh wait, do
well,
we
if
get
you
it
roleplay
back?
well.
No. I mean,
I
do
said
we
if you
get it back
roleplay
every session, or no?
No, it carries over. But if you roleplay well.
Okay.
All right, so now, if you're gonna use him as a meat shield, roll 1d2.
Yep.
1, he lives. 2, he dies.
Come on.
Yeah.
Nope, he dies.
And he is shredded.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace is really what's left of him is now floating at 0 G.
Yeah.
It's literally just an expanding cloud of red mist and body parts.
Yeah. Your
You
sacrifice
hear
will
the
be
water.
remembered.
You hear the Fubatar start hooting. They quickly reload their weapons. And you notice that all of them are actually shooting at you. Like, all 3 squads are shooting at you.
Okay.
They reload their weapons. They shoot you, and a 19 just barely makes it.
Okay.
And they're gonna. Alright, and they are going to try again to quickly shred your armor.
Do I still make the dodge roll? I don't think I do.
Hang on. Sorry, let me quickly double check what these guys can do. No, actually, they can't. They just have to roll plain old damage. They need to. And Oh, what armor are you wearing currently?
Yeah, the USM Foundry chassis, the one that has hull, like,
I don't think that has hull point.
yeah,
Double
it has a
check.
hull point. It has one hull point.
Yeah, alright, so
Just
no, their bullets just bounce off of you.
okay.
And then you fly out of a cloud of red mist from the person you yanked in front of you.
Okay.
And you're here like, no! Why? I thought we had him!
Nice. Huh.
Alright, so now you landed, and in case you can't tell from the music, we're in combat.
Okay.
Okay, Greg decides that it's fire team to go in. So how many people are in the squad again?
3.
3. All right. So how are they positioned right now relative to us?
Looks like you have one squad the squad that Logain's been taking pot shots at. They're up ahead. And they've got 2 more squads right behind them that are supporting them.
Is the field wide enough for just to like go to the left side and flank the what's this? The squad at the front?
You could fly out. You could use your wings to fly to flank them.
Mhm.
But that would just make you a target.
Yeah, Greg doesn't like that. Okay, I'll just concentrate fire on the one Logain's shooting at.
Alright, so you're gonna make your own attack, or you're gonna have your squad do that.
My squad will concentrate their fire. So, oh wait, yeah, I'll make an attack. My carbine.
Nice.
Alright, so your squad's gonna start concentrating fire.
That's bad.
10, 14, 17, that still hits.
Oh, nice.
These guys aren't wearing very heavy armor, you can tell. But what they're wearing is a medium armor made by Fubar, called the Fubar Enforcer.
Oh, that means they have the failure prone.
Okay, so 2d6.
Nice, nice. Nice. Not bad.
And yet, you blast one of the 4-armed buggers right through the chest.
About my squad. Yeah,
Um,
Alright.
Concentrate fire. Pick a target you want your team to obliterate, and they will. What's your Inspire rank? How many ranks do you have in Inspire?
5.
Nice.
Okay, so for the next 5 turns, they'll be shooting at the enemy squad. So roll 2d6 for me.
Yeah.
Yep. And now they're down
Nice.
to 2 members.
Because we don't have Zohan in the group. Damn it.
Damn it.
But you managed to hurt them. Yeah, Zohan, as you recall, has turned traitor, and he is armed with He's armed with some very powerful weapons and armor.
Ironic, so since it has to be Jigen, that's usually the traitor. But alright.
All right, Taj is not going to go up. He's going to take the front lines. All right, boys, are you ready for a little something something? I'm gonna. All right, he's got his plas gun out. He is actually going to start blowing them to Kingdom Come.
Nice.
Yep, that's a hit.
Nice.
Little something something I call the oh shit. And he fires and like, yeah, why does he call it the oh shit? That's a stupid name. I mean, why? Yeah, you're right, it is stupid. Why would he call it oh shit?
Nice.
And like you see, like the bottle just go floating off with everything in his chest cavity just missing. And also, you could see right through the hole that Taj just shot. And he's gonna take another pot shot. That's a hit. And he and he shoots them too. And as he just leans back, he's gonna just make a little superhero quote.
Mm-hmm.
Maxim 37. There is no overkill. There is only open fire and reload. Must always quote your 70 maxims of maximally effective mercenaries, my friends.
Nice.
Alright, and as he says that, surviving member really of that squad is going to start taking a pot shot. Takes a shot at him.
Okay.
They hit. Taj isn't going to use his
Apple of meat.
Taj is not using his ablet of meat for this, but he does take the hits, and you watch his armor just get completely shredded by the attack.
Ah, frick.
He looks and he's like, this could get serious.
Uh,
Yeah, screw it. I'm strong. Much stronger than them. I don't need no stupid armor, you idiots.
I'm gonna, at this point, I'm gonna take the fire, and I just want to ask, I was having the fire team to do cover fire, so does that mean they all take 2d6 each
Cover
turn?
fire.
Yeah, because,
It only works if they attack you.
yeah, but they attacked me before. Remember? I was dodging to the
Yeah,
cover.
no. What I was gonna say is, your first action was diving behind.
Yeah.
The thing, and then your second action was covering fire.
Yeah. And they attacked
So now
me,
they
right?
won't. So you don't get the covering fire for your diving behind cover.
So wait, does Taj lose his skill point because of the mayhem?
Yeah. Does
Yes.
he?
No, he hasn't actually taken damage yet.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's just his armor.
Now they're going to shoot him again. Now he's going to lose a skill point in carbines, and he's also going to take some damage.
Oh, frick.
All right. Ooh, big hit. Never hurts to check. And you see, like, they take out, they just start shooting Taj. It's enough bullets that would tear apart a normal human.
Okay.
But he just stands up. He's just like, all right, my friends. You may have hurt me, but I am not. I might be down, but I'm not out yet. So who wants a piece of Taj Mahal?
Before anyone starts shooting him again, I start shooting. I guess.
I was gonna say, before you start shooting,
Mm-hmm.
you hear explosions and you realize that your ship,
Yeah.
that the Iron Ark, has just started engaging
Nice.
these
Alright.
tanks.
So how many can we see that's been destroyed?
Currently,
Mm-hmm.
there's one member left of the fire team of the squad you attacked.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna shoot at
And he's got
that
he
team.
still has support from 14 more of his friends.
I'm gonna shoot at that fire squad then.
All right,
Okay. Nah.
that is not only a hit, but the mayhem die shows that you get mayhem.
Yeah.
Alright.
fuck. Let's roll. Alright.
So what kind of chaos we get this time?
Oh.
No, it's working better now. Your weapon gains hyper accurate until the end of combat.
Nice. Alright.
I think the barrel trues up when it's warm. Is that a thing that happens? Now, I'm going to very quickly look up hyper accurate. I think it's something you want.
Yeah. It's
Obviously.
definitely something.
An attack with this weapon hits with any roll of doubles, regardless of the attack check result or the target's defense or dodge.
Nice.
So that means
Ooh.
not even triple ones will stop you.
All right. So this one, that will be 2d6. Hold on. Where's the button?
There's no button, unfortunately.
Yeah,
There's no
sorry,
macro
3d6
for that.
actually. Sorry. Whoops. So yeah. So that will be
You just
3.
have,
Yeah, the damage will be 3d6. So since
what's the weapon you're using?
baby maker.
I mean the actual name.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. The multi cannon 105.
So,
The damage is
One
3d6.
multi-cannon.
actually. Yeah.
That is the Stroll multi-cannon.
Yeah.
Alright, so 3d6.
So 3.
Alright, yeah.
7 total.
However, I
Mhm.
will say that I'm looking at it right now. You rolled all of your numbers that you rolled were within its reload range. That means you can't fire it again unless you reload it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pull out my. What was that? Yeah, the glass dagger.
Yep, black coat, glass dagger.
Yes, and I'm gonna
You pull
try
out this
to
tiny looking little pistol. It's almost like a toy
Yeah,
in your massive paws.
I try to shoot the other guy. Oh, but the first guy, did I
No,
kill
he's
him?
dead. You shot the first one dead. Like he tried to go behind cover and you just shot him and he just falls over flat
Okay.
on his face.
Huh. Oh wait, do I lose the hyper accurate when I use another weapon?
Oh no. No, you lose it only the baby maker has it.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah, so you have to
Then-
reload. Spend one action to reload it.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna just shoot. Continue using pistol. I don't care. So 10, 13.
13. That does not hit. They managed to get behind cover,
Oh,
and your pistol takes just a chunk out of the
okay.
out of the thing,
And
out
it
of the
has
crate
to
they're hiding
reload?
behind. One thing I will say,
Mhm.
very quick, is
Another
that
mayhem.
you've already killed Squad 1. This is Squad 2 we're talking about now.
Okay. So another mayhem card, I guess, or reload.
Not-
Oh, sorry.
no.
Reload. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just gonna
Have to
reload now.
Okay. All right. I'll use my next turn. So that's the end of my turn.
I see. Alright, so that's the end of your turn. Who's next? Alright, no one spoke up, so the bad guys go.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Yep. Gotta be quick on that.
Yep.
So that you're one of them. You're like, you hear one of the squad guys say, "Move up! Don't worry, we got your back." They're going to advance and they're going to take out the first person they see, which is Taj Mahal.
Frack.
And they miss with their first shot with a roll of all ones.
Nice.
He did a second shot, which they hit him. Yeah. Taj is just going to be like, "I don't fear your puny weapons. Bring it." And as it turns out, he probably should have feared their puny weapons.
Oh no.
Yeah, he did not use his ablative meats. He's ordered his fire team to hang back. So he did not have he could not use ablative meat even if he wanted to, and he didn't want to. And he has done his job as a meat shield. His lifeless body starts floating off.
Frack.
So,
I liked him.
well, we're gonna have to get a new. You're gonna have to get a new meat shield now.
No, Taj.
No, Tosh!
And
Yes, he's dead.
He's gone.
Dodge.
We will
Why
not
did you have
forget
to
your
be-
name.
Yes. Why did you have to be so reckless, Dodge?
I tried to tell this so many times, and now it has actually happened.
And then over your comms, you hear someone laughing. You recognize it as a member of Taj's fire team.
Huh.
Like, now instead of an elephant idol, they will have a true leader, one rod of iron with teeth of diamond, one that they will all fear and respect. Sergeant Billy, the Unforgiving. And then over your comms, you hear like all the fire team members like, "Hooray for Sergeant Billy!"
What's his name? Oh, like, no, not his name. What is his race?
Yeah.
You're gonna find out.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
That means because I will need to actually build this character.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, speaking of deaths, I'm gonna pull up our memorial here. Who died being used as ablative meat?
Oh, my newbie. And
What was his name?
he's just a newbie. I don't even name him. Probably Jackson.
What's his name?
Sean. Call him Sean. Just Sean.
Sean.
Yes.
All right.
Just Sean.
These are people, by the way.
Yeah. For baby, he just don't really care.
It's like his literal name is Newbie.
Yeah, his literal name is Sean the newbie. Just
Sean Newbie.
yeah, Sean newbie. New beans, Sean new beans. Whatever.
By the way, what's this? The new person in my fire team is Tracer.
Okay.
Neil Tonax.
Nice.
Don't worry, he's not gonna die, right?
If you play Tracer, you have to do the accent.
Don't raise any more flags. Then in order.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's
Here's love. The cavalry's here.
And
Bam,
get
headshot.
Yeah.
Love the cavalry's here. Fuck you, Widowmaker.
I'm running out of Overwatch characters. Come on.
Plenty of Overwatch characters.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
So
Right, there we go. So Sean died as applet of meat protecting baby, and Taj Mahal died of his arrogance,
yeah.
and because he got shot.
Yeah.
All right, so next up will be Craig.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to tell them to concentrate
Oh, sorry.
fire again,
Yeah,
right?
Craig is
Logan,
up next.
actually. Logan.
Oh, again.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so Craig first, then Logan.
Yeah.
Right. So since the first squad is dead, I have to tell my squad to concentrate fire on another target, right? So they'll take one
Yeah.
of my actions. All right, I'll
Yep.
do that. I tell them fire at that squad over there.
Yep.
So and then I also shoot with them as well. So that's all my actions.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're gonna make your attack roll, and then for first roll 2d6 to represent
Come
the
on.
damage being done by your squad.
Come on, Tracer. Now that's a lot better. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. You managed to kill one, so I need Craig to make his attack roll.
Go.
Here goes. Nice.
5. Okay, no. That's a hit, but there's no not epilogue. I mean, no mayhem.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so. Yep, you shoot another one,
Nice.
and he goes down. Logan, meanwhile, he's just like he sees Taj die. He's like, Taj, I will avenge you. And he shots. Both shots hit, and the first one gets mayhem.
I have you.
Before I
in my
roll the damage, let's see what craziness we get. I paid twice.
Oh, okay.
Equipment using brakes until it's repaired with the appropriate check. All rolls with it suffer a -5 penalty.
That really sucks.
This is why you always carry a spare,
You carry a
and you
spare,
do
right?
carry a spare, right? All right, so Gain first his first attack hits, and that will not suffer the -5 penalty.
Mm-hmm.
He kills one. His second attack, even with the -5 penalty, hits,
Still hit.
Ooh.
Nice.
and the guy survives the hit.
Yeah. The weapon cracks, so it's definitely why. It's definitely why.
Ah, my shoulder!
Yeah.
Here's someone shout over the radio from further down.
Okay. So right now,
Alright.
I guess it'll be Surgeon Billy's turn. Is it?
Sorry?
I guess it'll be Surgeon Billy's turn, right? Because
No, Billy is not here right now.
Oh, okay.
He's back on the ship.
All right.
First, hold on. I'm gonna actually quickly.
So will it be our turn or the enemy's turn?
First, you guys, you're hearing explosions, and you look behind you. You see that the tanks are doing a number on the Iron Arc, but Jeeves is giving as good as he got.
Okay.
He's just giving as good as he's getting. He's blasting these guys to kingdom come.
Okay.
Maybe I
Yeah.
think you have to take care of the tanks.
Yeah, like Jeeves is taking care of that. We'll just focus.
But you
on-
also hear like this rumbling sound. You notice that the enemy spaceship is flying over to join the fight. Yeah, that
Fuck.
could be bad.
Uh,
Jeeves is pretty good, but he's not going to be good enough.
yeah. So how many tanks are there left?
Currently looks to be about like maybe 3 of them left.
3 of them.
Hmm.
And how far is the spaceship from us?
It's passing right overhead. You could take a pot shot at it if you want it.
Okay. I'm gonna reload, and I'm gonna try to. Does it? It requires Breacher to do hull
It
damage.
requires you to deal hull damage. But
Yeah, so Breacher deals hull damage. I reload Babymaker and I take a shot at the vehicle. Hold on.
Okay.
What's the hull point on the tanks? Is it 1 or?
1 hull point per
Okay,
tank,
I'm
but they're
actually gonna
they're out of range.
The tanks are out of range. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I'm gonna deal with the ship, I guess.
All right, so make your attack.
Okay.
That's a hit.
4, 10, 20.
And you automatically just deal 1 hull point damage.
Yeah. So.
Alright, so as you pass overhead, the ship is going to turn one of its.
It uses a ship-to-ship missile. Oh
Yeah.
god, no.
Ship-to-ship laser, actually.
Frack.
What's your defense?
19.
It misses.
Nice. Whew.
Just punches a hole directly through the side of the giant can ship of the. Actually, I'm just gonna call it by its actual name. It's called the ship's name is the Primary Driver, the big supercargo ship that you're on.
Mm-hmm.
So it just punches a hole through the side of that.
Oh shit. It's
Yeah, and the
space.
ship is already pretty damaged as it is. It may become completely dead in the water if this keeps up.
Okay. So Craig's Logan's turn?
No, next is the next up is the bad guys.
Frack.
Who are going to start taking pot shots at Baby. I think to try to crack the Baby's armor now.
Okay. That's bad.
21 hits you, I'm
Definitely,
pretty sure.
Definitely.
So do you want to use Appellate of Meat?
I can't. I don't have any roleplay points left.
Roleplay points. Very well then. That means your armor is now shredded.
Yep.
They dealt 1 whole point of damage to you. So
Okay.
you still can survive. But
So hold on. They deal 1 hull point, so my armor breaks, but I don't receive
Yeah.
any damage, right? At this point?
you don't receive any damage, but you don't receive any bonuses from your armor now.
Okay. So
Fortunately, we have plundered several suits of armor.
yeah, but I can't have them equipped on the battlefield. Like, it's
Nope.
not like
So you're gonna have to go and go handle it.
okay. So
You have to go back to your ship,
Yeah, I don't
which is
have
currently
them
under
on
attack.
the field, so yeah, I'm down to
Yeah.
14 defense. So yeah.
Alright, as this happens, you hear Jeeves say, "Sirs, I detect another ship entering the area."
This is bad.
Ally
Yes.
or enemy?
Jeeves,
Or neither?
Jeeves says, "Maxim 29, sir. The enemy of my enemy is my enemy's enemy. No more, no less."
Yeah.
Okay. So is it my
Then,
turn
like, yeah, it's your turn.
Alright. How many is the third squad dead, or is there still how many people are left kicking?
In the first squad is dead. Second squad still has 4 people left, one of whom is badly wounded, and the third squad is still at full strength.
Oh, alright. So there's 4. How far away are the tanks?
Far enough that you're not going to be getting a good shot at them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm
Right.
wondering, like, since I'm a small Esperarian, is it
Mhm.
possible we'd like to go to one of the tanks, open the hatch, and then kill the people inside?
Bear in mind, if you pop the hatch, they one likely have extra vehicular suits on, or if they don't, they'll have suits on that can deploy instantly. And two, they will probably be very heavily armed inside that tank.
Okay, never mind. Let's continue killing second squad. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Same thing. Concentrate fire. Let's go. Let's go, fire team.
All right, so the fire team's already concentrating fire on the second squad, so you don't even need to give them the order.
Okay, so does that mean I can do 2 shots?
Yes, sir.
All right, that works with me.
So
So
first
I'll
your
just
fire
go.
team.
Yep.
Kills the one that Logain wounded,
All right.
and then
Come on, Craig. Oh, here we go. Hey.
well, that's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's
Huh.
on. Oh, wait,
Yep,
that's just a +2, by the way. I'm sorry.
Okay.
whatever. Still kills them.
All right.
Nice.
The next one.
Nice.
10, 20, that's a hit.
This doctor is really good at shooting.
That's the point. Because sometimes you can only protect your patients by shooting the things that are trying to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least they don't feel any pain anymore.
So they're all dead at this point?
Oh no, one of
I
them's
think
still alive.
one's left.
All right. As Logain's actually going to try to repair his weapon. He's going to make. He's going to need to make a DC 12
Repair. Mechanic. That's on.
mechanic. Yes, I'm looking for that now. We'll try to repair it. 11, 12. Yeah, he manages to just smack his rifle on the deck floor a few times to repair it.
It's just jammed.
But as he does, you notice that the enemy is actually turning and falling back. Their
Okay.
ship is actually pulling away from the fight.
Huh. Interesting.
Very fortunate because the Iron Ark is on its last legs.
Just kind of wondering. So before my fire team were providing cover fire, as I said.
Yeah.
And it says like, does it last on each round? I mean, I don't know.
It lasts. What's your Inspire rank?
Inspire rank 0.
Then it
Zilch.
will only last for the turn that you give it.
Okay, I see. Just wondering.
All right. So, but yeah, you notice everybody's retreating. So, Jeeves is actually going to land the Iron Ark.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys will have a chance to get on, grab your weapons,
Yeah.
change into a new suit of armor.
Yeah, I immediately change into the gargoyle, whatever that's.
Fubar Gargoyle.
Yeah, Fubar
Okay.
Gargoyle.
I am going to make Sergeant Billy.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm actually going to try one of these advanced races.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Which is
He is going to be a carbosilicate amorph.
What are those? Wait, I'm gonna look.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it.
Age 89 and 90. 90 if you want to see what he's going to look like.
Okay.
Wait, 90 in the PDF or 90 in the page?
Both. Yes. Age 90.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
what
the
he's
like?
like. The blob with the rifle? Yes.
Yes.
I can just imagine this guy shouting, "I'm Sergeant Billy," and then like his, I don't know.
I am
It's amazing.
Sergeant Billy. You will learn to fear me,
And probably got shot in the
but not
face.
understand what I am. And what you can't understand, I will teach you to fear.
That's amazing.
I have put 2 of my eyes where my chest would be so that they look like nipples. Look at them!
Wait, what? Legit?
Yeah.
Is that legit? Wait.
Oh, it's not legit, but he could if he wanted to. Now,
Oh, okay. Gosh.
add a subfolder here. Now, here's the thing about Podge.
Mm-hmm.
His body was not blown to pieces, so if you can recover it and put it on ice quickly enough,
Do we have the
you
time?
may be able to save him.
Oh, okay.
I guess my fire
Yeah,
team will
I'm
do
actually
that.
gonna do that.
All right, yeah, sure. So you grab him, you bring him on board.
Yep.
But he can't participate for the rest of this fight.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I am going to make Sergeant Billy.
You know what? I'm gonna try to recover the broken pieces of my armor.
Sure, yeah.
And
For
I
the
will
fire
try
team,
to
what's
repair them.
TN?
TN target number, that's like DC in Dungeons
Yeah.
and Dragons.
like difficulty.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright.
Because it says here you can get like certain like skills for your fire team,
Mm-hmm.
like armor crew TN 20. Like how do you get those basically?
Typically they're given to you through mayhem cards.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Also, by the way, for saying like the whole no, not Taj, you each will get 1 roleplay point.
Okay.
No, why are you
Second.
so stupid?
Why
No
did you-
worries, that's good.
Why did you have to be so stupid, Taj? And like you're pounding him on his chest, trying to get start his heart back up. Okay.
Just wait until you're gonna get alive so I can kill you again.
All right. First thing that Sergeant Billy will be. How would you feel about having a lawyer?
That would be awesome.
And it's like every time he's about to shoot, you're gonna get sued, and then shoot.
If I were
no,
a normal
objection!
lawyer, I'd sue you. But I'm not a normal
Phoenix
lawyer.
Wright.
Yeah.
Phoenix
sorry?
Wright style. Objection!
Yeah.
Objection!
Uh,
And then one of them shouts, "Objection! Objection! Overruled."
Take that!
nice.
Yeah.
That
If you
would
want
be
Phoenix
awesome.
Wright
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
with a Brooklyn accent.
Works with me.
Yeah.
Wrong version of right behind you. This is Billy's theme. If it play,
Mm-hmm.
there we go. Billy gets two to deceive or to history.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give him 2 to deception. 2 to negotiate.
Is the fight
All right, 1
though?
combat, 2 to his carbine skill,
nice?
and 2 to inspire. So he can have his fire team do the fighting for him.
Mm-hmm.
Next, for his background package, what was he before he was?
A lawyer will be, I don't know. What's it called? Type.
I'll actually make him be an entertainer.
Alright.
Yeah, Med, you can probably imagine what he did before joining as a lawyer. He'll get 2 to athletic. Yep, he gets 2 to athletics.
Nice.
2.
I'm trying to picture a blob just try to do athletic checks. Like that would be
Yeah,
amazing.
I just imagine the blob with a suitcase.
Yeah.
Lawyers don't fight with briefcases anymore.
Yeah.
We fight with rifles.
And I like to call this one the objection.
No, it's called.
Who's the
suit and
lawyer
tie.
here?
It's called.
Who's the
suit
lawyer
and
here,
tie.
Buggy? You or me? This isn't the objection. This is the overruled.
Okay, that was actually pretty good. Yeah. I'm a doctor. Yeah, I get it.
Alright, next. Sophon's type, he is. He is a carbosilicate amorph. So that means he gets +1 to all combat and physical skills,
Mm-hmm.
but all mental and social skills cost double. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. If you actually see what Sergeant Schlock does in the comics,
Mm-hmm.
he survives some pretty ridiculous things. He can literally be dropped in from like 100 feet up. The only thing that will
Mm-hmm. Did you say anything? Sorry. Can't hear you quite well.
I
Falcon?
don't think Robin can hear you.
I can't.
Oh wait, he can.
Reload. Refresh. Whatever it is. Just refresh. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello? Hello?
Much better.
Hello.
Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay.
I can't hear you quite well, so.
That. Got no penalties.
Mm-hmm.
Got some special rules available. First thing is he needs eyeballs. I need to roll 1d3.
These eyeballs. Nice.
How many eyes he starts with? He gets one eye smack dab in the center of his forehead.
Nice.
Destroyed. Crap. That means he needs to be very careful about that.
Mm-hmm.
He loses skill ranks every time he suffers damage, and armor costs 200, twice as what it normally does. Because he's a blob, it's very difficult to make armor for someone like that.
Yeah.
First thing he's going to do is he's going to start putting points, 40 skill points. Let me double check our deceased characters here. Do you have anyone who survived? What if he did not have anyone who survived at Olympians?
Mm-hmm.
So Sergeant Billy just gets 40 points to put in normally.
So Todd didn't make it?
No, it's not that Todd didn't make it. It's mainly that he's not going to be participating in this fight for the rest of the game session.
Okay.
So
Cool.
while I make that character, I'm looking up like what kind of medical equipment you could conceivably have
Mm-hmm.
to be used to save him. Yeah, I know this is pain in the tuchus, but it's got to be done. General material, ammunition, cuffs and stuff. Medtech. Here we go. I would Greg, I would like you to roll 1d2 for me. Hello?
Craig?
Oh yeah. Sorry. What?
Roll 1d2 for me.
1D.
Alright,
Sorry about that. 1. What does that mean?
All right, you're looking through your ship's locker. You discover a Planet Mercenary nanny bag. If you jam Hodge's carcass inside of it, it will keep him fresh for up to 5 days.
Ooh,
Nice.
that was a close call.
Or 120 Earth hours.
Hmm.
Does not sound as long. Well, yeah, basically you win this fight and then you just teleport out of there, and maybe you'll find someone who can put him back together. All right.
Can I not put him back together, or do we actually need a specialist for this?
Oh, you don't have to. No, If you want him to stay dead, he'll stay dead.
No.
Can I do it? Can I make him go back to life?
Yeah.
You need the right equipment. You don't have that equipment here.
Oh, that's true. Well,
So what now? Like, are we still on fight?
Do you guys want first? How do you guys feel about Sergeant Billy negotiating your contracts for you?
I would say
Works with me.
sure. Why not?
he's our lawyer.
He's a lawyer after all.
All right then.
Yeah.
But I'll dump everything else into his contract skill. And he needs to grab a weapon from the locker,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to arm himself with the objection.
Hey.
Nice.
Uh, yeah. So yeah, you remember that lightning gun Kostavi used?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's gonna use that.
Oh, all right. I like his style.
Yeah, he's gonna. Let's see, reload 1 to 3. Let's see, ion. And the rules are. So you're prone and unlucky. And then very quickly. Alright, so I just very quickly need to finish his derived stats, and then he's done.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you come on board, you see your new friend. You see your new lawyer, and he is not something you've ever actually seen before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you probably have seen him around. It's just like whoa. I've not seen it. Now you actually get to see him up close.
That is nice.
That probably gives him the highest health out of any of you in the party.
Yep.
Gives his total. I put 9 points into his endurance, so that means he has a total health of 20.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, he is. Except he does not get armor. So he can just. He says, "So, how'd it go out there?"
Terribly. I mean, we lost Hodge. I lost my armor.
But you got a new friend in
It's
me.
awful.
How does that feel?
Okay. I don't know.
What about you, Craig? I'm sure you got one of them there educated opinions, seeing as you went to something like Harvard or something.
What is Harvard, by the way?
Appreciate
Sorry, I meant New Harvard. The old
New
Harvard
Harvard.
got demolished or something. It's it.
No,
Yeah, you know,
no,
New
I
Harvard
haven't.
college on Earth, on planet Earth.
But I heard your race is a good meat shield, so you can replace Tosh.
He says, "Hey, I'm the one who's gonna be bailing you out of trouble when we start blasting crap and we get in trouble. All right? So you need me alive. You don't need a meat shield like Taj. You need me."
Well, we'll see about that on the battlefield.
We'll see about
He
that.
pulls out Kostavi's gun. You hear the gun make an ominous hum.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hum. Like,
Hum,
yeah,
hum, 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 hum.
I'm just fine on the battlefield.
Mm.
All right.
All right, so
We're gonna go fight again.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Are
gonna
we?
fall
you hear Jeeves says the second set of raiders has just landed and is currently fighting with the first set of raiders.
That is nice.
How
I say let's
damage is
lead
the
them to
ship?
it.
Like, how
That would be
damage?
nice.
Yeah, Jeeves, what's the damage report?
Well, your ship is currently at about 3 hull points out of 9. So 1/3 ability.
Mm-hmm.
Jeeves at this point is willing to start taking pot shots with his ship-to-ship weapons at the raiders.
Is there another? There must be another aircraft, right?
Not in here, no. Not as far as Jeeves can tell, no. There may be one outside that's
Yeah.
got like 1 hull point left, but all the crew is dead.
Mm-hmm. How about the one that was here?
The one that just arrived.
No. The one that was here before. Like.
Oh, the pirates one. That
Yeah.
one is just left to go fight the newcomers.
Okay. So currently, there's no ship besides ours, right? In the vicinity where you can see currently.
Currently.
Okay. Let's just wait for a while for them to fight each other to death, and we can just,
Since I can, survive in the vacuum of space, is it possible for me to like,
just go check.
watch from a distance? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. But as you get ready to leave, Jeeves informs you all that the newcomers are Esperaran, like Craig. They're more space bugs, and they have brought some of their Sashiko armor with them.
Okay.
Oh.
This
Yeah.
looks bad.
Basically, it's a bunch of mobile tanks running around out there.
All right.
On the other hand, they're tearing the Fobater apart, so...
I'm not too happy
Wait,
about it. Like, once they're done with the Fobaters, it'll be us.
Wait, is our task just to kill the pirates?
Your task is to kill the pirates and get the ship
Yeah.
back to Petey.
So, this will
Get
be
this
hard.
ship.
This will be hard if the Asperans
Yeah.
targets us.
That's when your new lawyer says, "Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we call up Petey Pie? Let's ask him what's going on here. Let's tell him what's going on here.
Sure
Let's
thing.
ask him if he's got any suggestions for us."
Sure thing. Jeeves?
Says, "Right, I will get right on that, sirs."
Thank you.
Yep.
No one
And then,
thinks you're smarter than Taj.
What I do?
Still, you're gonna be our meat shield once we enter the battlefield. Don't expect anything less.
He looks here, says, "Yeah, you think I'm getting anywhere near that front line? You've got another thing coming, baby." That's when Petey pops up and says, "So, I assume you're calling me because you've run into some kind of complication?"
Yep. Another group of Asperaran just entered the airspace, and currently they are fighting the Foodbotters, but somehow I don't feel like they're here to just help us out of their kindness.
Here, Petey thinks for a moment, says, "Yeah, I can see that. They're pirates. Once they kill the Foodbotter, they're going to strip their ship. They're going to be here to strip the ships down. But I don't think I think they actually believe this ship is currently unclaimed. Maybe possible to negotiate with them."
How? Our firepowers are like extremely unbalanced. Like they can easily wipe us out if they want to.
Didn't you just get a new lawyer?
I looked at Billy and I was like, guess you're going to the front line after all.
Yeah, the hell I am.
Well, not the battlefield, you dummy. The front line of negotiation. Well, if things go south, you're still in the front line, Since you're
I'm not
the
going to
one
be on the
talking.
front lines, but if we're going to negotiate with these guys,
Yeah,
let's give them a call. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they have to say for themselves.
go ahead.
All right, so Petey is actually going to just he's going to pop out for the moment, and James will call them up. Now, you guys are basically going to tell Billy what to say,
Okay.
All right.
and then he will make the checks on your behalf.
Okay.
All right, this is so that it's not me talking to myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would sound insane, isn't it?
Well, I'm already crazy.
Yeah. Like, that's one thing I'm kind of feeling weird about being the DM. Sometimes you have to let the NPC talk to each other. I did a lot of talking today to myself. Almost had a mental breakdown doing so. Like, how do I make it
Alright.
less boring?
None. Okay, so you I'm trying to figure out where a good picture is
Mm-hmm.
of what these SPs look like.
Wait, I'm looking for it as well. I think it's in page.
No, what I mean,
Oh.
what their armor looks like, what their humongous Sashiko armor looks like.
Didn't you like send me? Wasn't there like you sent me
Yeah.
like yeah.
Yeah, I
I
put a
guess.
picture on there.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here's a good picture.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a good picture. Last panel, at the very bottom.
Okay.
Want this? What these monsters have brought in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what you're seeing when you turn on your communication device.
Whoops.
And this is what you're seeing. You see one of these gigantic serpentine monsters.
Yeah. Kind of had that feeling
Just-
before, so.
Yeah. It's staring at you and says, why are you calling us? This is our wreck. Shove off.
I instruct Billy. We are the rightful owner of the ship. So.
Billy says, yeah, technically he's the rightful owner of this ship. He just hired us to
Yes,
enforce
Yeah,
that
so
thing.
we are on his
Just
behalf.
mention, yeah, on his behalf.
Alright, so Billy want to make a negotiation check and hit. Gonna make a check.
Let's hope he's doing great.
Ooh.
Not
You did
so
pretty
bad,
good.
actually. Not so bad.
18, yeah. Jesper says, yeah, and not only is Billy able to negotiate, he's also able to provide proof that
Yeah.
PD owns the ship. He's providing visual, not just like the license, but
Mhm.
also
Like
stuff
records
that he's-
on, yeah.
records and all that.
Mhm.
Jesper and Captain looks at this. He looks back at you guys, back at the thing, says, but still, we came all the way out here to get something.
You can take the Fullbotter's stuff if you wish to.
That is true. We just need the ship.
Yep.
Says, if you let us lay claim to the Fabado's equipment and to the wreckage of the ships outside, we'll have yourself a deal.
Go ahead. Consider you have the deal.
That's fine with us.
Pleasure doing business with you. Just winks off.
Likewise.
Then Petey pops back around and says, that's exactly what I would have done.
Yep.
Good job.
Not so great. We lost one of our members. Yeah. Our
If
ship
we
is
can find a
damaged
medical
again.
facility, I can bring him back.
Yeah.
There should be, Petey says that there should be one on board the ship, on board the super hauler. So,
All right, let's move him there.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's go back to.
alright, so
Okay.
it takes like a couple of hours, but then the Esperan call you up and let you know that they've completely cleaned house
Okay.
and they're taking the ship, they take the pirate ship out
Okay.
and they start collecting more all the
Wreckage.
garbage and stuff,
Yeah.
wreckage and stuff from outside the ship.
Okay. Can we drive
When you come back-
the cylinder? Sorry.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Can we drive
Um,
the babies? Sorry. Can we drive? What's PD?
You need to fix
PD's
the
ship,
engines
yeah.
first.
Yeah. Is it fixable?
Probably. But maybe we'll need to start making some mechanics checks.
I'm gonna do that.
I'll just be at the medical bay, making sure Taj is okay.
I'm gonna re-roll the 1 since I have the repair.
Okay, yep.
2. Okay.
That's better than one.
And 15
That's
total.
5, 9, 15. That's not enough to start the engine, but it's enough to stop it from leaking radiation all over the place.
Okay.
You're gonna have to make you think you'll have to be making multiple checks.
Oh, can I? Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah, but each check will take a couple hours or so
Okay.
in real time. That's what it represents.
Okay.
And
Is
if your check
the
was successful,
is the med bay in the ship functional?
it is.
Alright. So should I start making medicine checks if I can bring Taj
Yeah.
back?
Yep.
Probably.
Okay. So you get first thing is baby gets the rank responsibilities.
What does it say?
Yeah, what was this when you needed it? The next time your fire team is hit, you may take the hit for them, and you
Okay.
can't invoke ablative immediately. If you survive, they gain the bonded fire team quality, and if you die, the next character you have gets a roleplay point and 10 skill points.
Ooh. Okay. That's nice.
But
Foreshadowing.
Yes.
I doubt it.
All right.
So that's all good. Baby.
Mhm.
Yes, we hop back into combat again. So now, Craig, I'd like you to make a medicine check.
Alright, let's go. Medicine.
Come on.
Ooh, can I
No.
Specialty to reroll.
Yeah, I have battlefield first aid and surgery.
Make a reroll. Your surgery check will work. Pick reroll.
So can I
Which one?
reroll both ones or just just
Pick a one that you want to reroll.
Yeah.
I'm rerolling
Mayhem or
the
non-mayhem?
mayhem one.
Okay.
What?
What the frag? That must be an achievement. Definitely.
No,
Not like
You're-
this.
you don't kill him, but you don't bring him back either.
So is it gonna be the same thing with the baby where this
Yeah.
can take a couple of hours to do multiple checks?
Yeah. So I'll have baby
Alright.
make another mechanics check, and then Craig can make another medicine check.
Come on. I'm gonna reroll the one. I'm gonna reroll
Okay.
the one.
Come on, make it to 6.
Come on. 3, not so bad. But
It's enough to make it successful.
17. No,
Okay.
sorry, 19.
Take the engines
total.
up and running, but you still need to make one more to get the teleport working.
Okay.
Also,
Mayhem.
you get a mayhem card.
Okay. Come on.
Oh, this is my trap.
Whoops. So roll.
Yeah, it's not gonna
stealth.
work.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna work because you're not in combat anymore.
Okay. So discard pile. Yay.
Yeah, so it's going to the discard pile.
Thank God.
Craig, make a medicine check to try to bring Taj back.
Okay, let's go.
Come on. Be good.
Get my character sheet. Medicine. Let's go. Reroll that
Yes.
one.
Nice.
Alright.
Nice.
And 21. Taj was like, oh my, I just had the strangest dream.
Where you
Dreamt that I died and then you replaced me with that walking, talking sack of crap.
It's
Billy-
true, you idiot.
Billy just happens to be passing by when he hears that. He says, hey, I resemble that remark. And then he keeps going.
So what happens now? Like, do they all become playable characters, or do they just?
You guys get to choose which one you want to bring into a fight with you. Sergeant Billy or Taj
The
Mahal.
lawyer.
Definitely
Okay.
Taj. Yeah.
We'll let our Logain
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Once Logan joins, we'll probably vote for it.
We'll let him watch this. We'll inform him, and then he gets to pick.
Yeah. It's a good thing. We have recording on. It's a good thing.
Yep.
All right.
Gets
so...
to choose between the Michio Taj Mahal
Yeah.
or Sergeant Billy the Unforgiving.
I just look at Taj like as an Esper, and I just float in the air. You
Yeah.
know, the next time you run into battle like that, all you need to do is ask me for cyanide pills. It would be way easier in everyone's part.
Yeah.
He says, it better be pretty big cyanide pills, because the little crap doesn't do shit for me.
Yeah, I do.
They're like, you hold up the biggest pill you have. He looks, he squints at it. He's like, I don't see it. Is that your hand, or is that the...
Never mind.
Size.
I
Does
think-
All
matter.
right, baby. You
Mechanic?
get one more mechanics check, repair mechanics check.
Reroll, yes. Reroll.
Roll the one.
Come on.
Why do we have at least
Uh,
one in each row?
5.
That's just the way the
17.
macro's working.
Yeah, 17.
6 plus 10, 18.
Oh, 18.
That is not enough to get the teleport generator working, but it is not enough to cause it to blow up. So you can still you can take a break and then try again later.
Okay.
And as you
I'll
take your break,
do that.
okay, yeah, as you take your break, you're informed that Taj is back.
Oh, Taj, my man. I hug Taj as he's back. And I also pat Craig on the shoulder and says, "Good work, dog. I always have
Pat
faith
him
in
on the
you."
shoulder, and you send him spinning around.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah.
Please stop.
that. You keep forgetting he is like 1/3 your size, man.
He will survive. He's the best dog in the galaxy. He'll do just fine.
Dr. Edward Bunnicus begs to disagree, sir.
Who?
You've heard. You don't know the name, but Craig does.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Edward Bunnicus is the daughter of 2 drug-addled people who didn't know what gender their child was going to be, so they just decided to name the child Edward. She, in spite of the fact that she looks like the stereotypical big-breasted woman, she is actually extremely smart.
Mm-hmm.
She is one of the few doctors, period,
Mm-hmm.
who is qualified to operate on a carbosilicate amorph like Sergeant Billy.
Interesting.
And
Well,
she probably has forgotten more about medicine than Craig will ever know.
well, if
Yes.
that's the case,
That
you'll
is
get
true.
there. You'll get there one day. And
Yep.
Not if I get blown up to bits with this job.
yeah, that's why Taj is here. That's why we have him for.
That is why I was sucking up bullets for you like meat shield.
But pal, you really need another set of armor.
Yeah.
We do
And
have
then,
two sets
Billy
of
says,
gargoyle,
and he needs
right?
the pants too.
What? Sorry.
That's when Billy says, and he needs some pants too.
Yeah.
And he realizes he is in fact walking around completely naked.
Nah. That's fine.
Yeah, it's the all-male locker room
grab,
ambiance.
I just tried to grab the other sets of armor we salvaged
Yeah.
from before, and I handed it over to him. It's
Yeah,
the
so-
God mode, gargoyle God mode armor.
Okay.
I'm currently wearing
Um,
that as well because apparently
Yep.
my former armor broke, and I will try to repair it once we land somewhere.
Alright. Just, but we're not going to be landing anywhere if you don't repair that engine, sir.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to do
Get-
right now.
Get that teleport up and running. And then Taj leaves to go find some pants.
Yeah, his size.
As you get ready to get started, you hear him shout, "What do you mean you turned my pants into little pants fort?
Oh my.
I will string you up by your testicles, sir."
Oh god.
Oh god.
And you're like, "Yep, Taj is back."
Definitely back. Mechanic. Oh, nice. I'm gonna re-roll the 2. Come on.
Six.
Yeah, we really need a 6. 4. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. That is enough to get the teleport up and running. Finally,
Yes. Whew.
smack it with your wrench a few times.
Yeah. Smack it back and forth. Like,
Yep.
just like smacking a little bitch. Like, bitch, you better get yourself together. I was yelling, like, that's when Craig sees, when he enters the engine room. I was like, slapping the engine back and forth and just saying that.
Yeah.
Get yourself together, you punk.
Yep.
Just
And
imagine
then,
like there's 10 million broken wrenches
yes.
at the side.
Yeah. That's how it works.
And
You broke wrenches, you fix ships. End of story.
and that's when the teleport drive starts up without you actually doing anything. You're guessing that PD is just taking over the ship.
Well,
He's getting rid of it.
working. It's working.
Yep. And then one quick teleport later, you are all back in the plenipotent dominion.
Wouldn't that be nice if we have the teleport functioning?
Yeah, you got it. It's very nice, very handy.
Yeah. So we like landed on the planet.
Now, he's landing it. You're
Oh,
not
yeah,
doing
yeah,
anything.
yeah,
You're just along for the
like,
ride.
Yeah, at the moment the ship is landing, we jumps off the ship and we approach Petey.
Now, first thing you're doing is getting back on the Iron Ark.
Yeah.
Because that
Yep.
needs to be taken into the shipyard for some repairs.
Yeah, that's what we are gonna do. Just
Definitely.
All right.
definitely.
Yep.
Oh no,
And,
they might have
I'm
to
gonna
kill
try
himself
to
waiting for this
Oh,
to
sorry.
be repaired.
Go ahead.
Oh, nothing. Oh,
Go
no,
ahead.
it's nothing. It's just
All right. So once you get there, while you're on the Iron Ark, driving leisurely towards the shipyard, Petey is going to pull up a list of ships that he's willing to give you, since that's what you chose.
Okay. I'll let Craig do the choosing. I was like, Doc,
Hey.
it's your choice. And I'm
All right.
off to repair my armor.
All right.
That was perfect.
the possibilities.
Yeah, these aren't going to be very expensive ships, mind you.
But it's a good. Yeah, but a ship is good
It's
nonetheless.
a functional ship.
I
Yeah.
can have like my whole fire team in here.
You probably have a little more than your fire team.
Yep, I don't know, my underlings, I guess. I don't know.
Baby, what are you trying to repair?
My armor, like I was saying.
Okay. Actually, let me double check that.
Is it possible?
Yeah, I'm going to double check that to see if it is possible. Craig,
Okay.
while Baby does that, and I help Baby with it,
Mm-hmm.
what you should do is, in the PDF, go to page 122.
Alright, 122. Got it.
You will be... Okay. Alright, you're going to start... What PD is willing to give you is from the Pilot's class longboat up to the Doblitz Foundry Armadillo.
Alright.
So those are your choices for a brand new ship.
Oh, does this mean we have a second AI now for the ship?
To pilot your brand new ship, yes.
Nice.
We can have more British butlers.
Just copy G's to the other computer. That's all you need.
No, we call
Or
him
you
Winston.
can have,
Winston.
or you could have Wheatley.
Yeah.
Ridley. Yeah.
Nice.
It's fine.
Just thinking. So is he willing to give like the Wyvern class gunboat?
Oh, he is, yeah.
Which
If
is
it's in
awesome.
the thing, yeah, you're gonna get. Yeah. So.
Okay, just let me look through this.
Yeah. Take your time. Take your pick.
Helpline letters, repetition.
Yeah, it doesn't say. At least
I'm
I
checking.
can't find it.
All right, Robin, you still there?
Yep.
Yeah, I was just checking. I'm actually gonna rule that, based on what I've read, I'm actually gonna rule that it's possible to salvage parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
You can graft them onto your armor, onto your whatever new set of armor you have.
Mm-hmm.
It would be impossible.
To
repair.
Okay. Fine.
Well, what I will let you do with that check,
Mm-hmm.
that mechanics check, is I will let you remove the failure prone from your gargoyle armor.
Okay. Using the salvage I've got from before. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna remove the. Hold on. Full bar. Where's the armor? Okay. Cancel. Right. I'm gonna remove the failure prone property. And can I spend a few resources to upgrade my armor? Do they have that service on planet? What? Sorry.
And
Yeah.
checking.
Okay, I made my pick. I'm gonna get the Celestial Orbital Foundries Wyvern class gunboat.
Well, I haven't got it. All right,
Nice.
give me a moment
Uh,
here.
hey, our company now has 2 ships. This is awesome.
Hooray!
Nice.
That means the jobs you get are going to be slightly more dangerous.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
I'm just making sure, like in the main ships, like I'm making sure. Okay, there better be a good medic here, just in case I'm at the other ship and I can't help.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, first, I'm looking at this modifying. I'll just put that there. First, I was going to say from the company's supplies, subtract 4, baby.
Okay. So.
Total Zoolanders supplies, not resources. Resources remain the same.
Okay. Subtract 4, so it'll be 1.
That would bring, so it should go down to 2, I believe.
Yeah. Sorry, 2.
Yeah. So company supplies are now down at 2.
Mm-hmm. 4 reduction of 5.
So that means
I
that's
thought he was gonna, give us a ship for free though.
yeah. You get the ship. No. This is for baby
Yeah, armor
repairing.
with the armor. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's why I was asking him about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is baby repairing the armor, trying to repair his armor, but he doesn't repair it. He instead makes his new armor much better.
Yeah. So, just out of curiosity, can I like adding more to my armor with like other properties? Is that possible?
You need to make another check.
Okay. Okay.
You need to make another. You need to make another check. You need to make another check. You need to pay another 4 supplies.
Okay. So, you can deal with Craig's request first. Then yeah, I'll roll for my
All right.
checks. Just yeah. I'll re-roll the
17,
2.
19. Very quickly, I'm just gonna say first, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Your check just failed.
I'll re-roll the 2. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, you could re-roll the 2.
Yeah, because I have build as a specialty
Alright.
on mechanics.
Yep.
So I'm gonna re-roll
Alright.
the 2. Freck, it's a 2.
Still failed.
See, it doesn't feel good, does it?
Nope.
So
It doesn't
I'm just
feel
gonna say first thing I'm gonna say is you lost the supplies, but you learned that the number you need to beat is 25.
Holy shit.
That's a big number.
That is.
You should
You're gonna
probably
need some
not.
more ranks for that.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna need a few more ranks. So you're gonna need to find someone to pay.
Okay. So
Modify them.
the company resources will be down to 8, I believe. The total sum.
Yep.
And
Resources go down to 8, and supplies. And I just checked. The supplies were at 5, but now they should be up to 2.
yeah. So now it's 2. Okay.
Yes, company supplies are 2. Company resources are 8.
Okay.
So.
All right. So that will be all.
Okay, now Craig.
Yeah.
I believe you wanted the Wyvern class gunboat made by Celestial Orbital Foundries.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a great choice. That would be my recommendation
Nice. Damage reduction.
for any starting mercenary company. If you guys had not rolled well, that would have been my recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they were very good during the last war. All right, so you get to name it. That's the best part.
Already have the arc. What's the other thing that for animals? I'm just thinking of something. We can do this later. I'm gonna think of a name first.
I was
Yeah,
about to
just think of a name
suggest
later.
KGB, Caged Beast, but you can do it what you like. Just putting that out there. So, hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up.
So what now?
I figure that since it's gonna be like Craig's ship, and I think he would just call it his laboratory.
Okay.
What
That
are
would
you
be
gonna
awesome.
call it? The
Yeah,
laboratory?
Yep. Or the vet. The vet.
The vet. Yeah, that would be a
Okay,
nice name. That would
the
be a nice
vet.
name. That would definitely be a nice name. The vet.
So the veterinarian's office?
Yeah.
Or just the vet?
The vet.
The vet.
The vet.
The
Vet.
vet.
Got it. Hang on. Dodge out of the
I'm gonna-
ranks of the deceased.
I'm gonna fill this up in my character sheet.
Okay.
Alright, so that's your new, brand new, spanking new personal ship.
Mhm.
So cancel. Not mean to do that.
Okay, so this round, do we get reputation? And
I was gonna say that after Craig gets his ship,
Mhm.
PD is gonna contact all of you
Mhm.
Mm.
and say that there's something you should probably be watching.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Yep. You probably shouldn't have a good feeling about this. You turn it on, you see. Well, what you see is yeah. Remember that city you blew up?
yep, definitely.
Well,
No.
as it turns
I mean-
out,
Yeah, short-term
turns out,
memories is lost on
the
Craig.
army that was being sent to conquer it was in fact the incarcerated.
Ah,
Yep.
should have known. Should have known. Like we've been used.
Oh. Okay, there we go. So what you're seeing is that that the warden, the leader of the incarcerated, is currently giving a tub-thumping speech to the people of the city.
Mm-hmm. So basically, what does he say? What did he say?
Saying like, first, Craig, you should have access to. You guys should all have access to the vet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice.
Second, what the warden is saying is, attention, citizens. Due to the recent heinous act of the Zoolanders blowing up your city, you have all been rendered homeless, but that's okay. I am willing to offer you all a home. Free food, free shelter, free clothing, instant incarceration for one and all.
Oh boy.
Did you hear someone? Wait, did he say incarceration? Did I mention the free food? Free food! Yeah!
I don't think we're in the.
And then
I
he
don't-
just starts absolutely maligning
Mm-hmm.
the Zoolanders, like saying all kinds of things that are patently false, like
Mhm.
that baby eat babies.
Desperate my name, far and wide. I just laugh.
Yeah.
So, how hard does that hit our reputation?
Yeah, first thing is your reputation. You suffer a -2 loss in reputation,
Okay.
but
that
you gain
sucks.
1 because PD is doing a counter propaganda. So
Okay.
your reputation instead becomes
Oh.
7.
Okay. Just back to
It's a
where we started.
it's a politic war.
Yeah.
Yep, war politics.
Politics.
Also, PD promises you revenge against the incarcerated.
So we have the potential to get it back once we're done.
Yeah. Not yet. You don't have the firepower needed to battle the warden's fleet.
Yeah, like when we have the firepower to do so.
Definitely.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you do have a couple of other things. Also, you do have PD's protection. If the warden wants to touch you, he's going to have to handle PD and the Plenipotent Dominion first.
Yeah. That will be awesome. That will be awesome.
So,
what now?
in order to now, PD is actually PD says that while you guys were running around. Petey is actually in negotiations with someone, with a friend of his, he'll just say. A friend who will be probably willing to help you in your little war.
Okay.
But that friend will want you to do multiple jobs for them.
Well, is
Fine with
the
us.
friend
Thank-
viable? I don't want we taking another contract like before, like the
Yeah.
incarcerators.
Oh no,
That would be
Petey's
horrible.
promises you. He's not going to do that.
Okay.
He's benevolent. Alright. In fact, he's so benevolent that the word benevolent does not begin to describe how benevolent he is.
Nice. So what's the job? I ask.
He doesn't have the job.
So where's this guy actually? I should have asked like
This job is in that other place that I told you about, Ina Afa.
Okay.
The gigantic can full of sky.
I guess that's a few teleports away.
No, one teleport.
Just one teleport.
Oh, all right.
Let's go then.
Yep, and you are going to be contacting somebody named Chinook.
Mm-hmm.
Chinook.
Yep, she will be the one. She is his friend,
Mm-hmm.
and she's the friend that he was referring to.
Okay.
And she will be the one giving you your job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't see why not. Let's go.
Hang on. First thing first. The vet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put under quickly. I just realized it needs.
An
It
AI.
needs basic teleport capabilities.
Yeah. And AI.
All right. Yeah. Now for the AI. What are we going to get for him?
No.
What do you mean for the AI?
Yeah. What are you
What
going
are
to
we
call
gonna
him?
name him?
Yeah.
We gotta give him like a butler name as well. I feel.
Wheatley.
With Wheatley, Winston, there's a lot. Actually, Wheatley's fine.
Yeah.
And maybe make him a bit more like Wheatley from Portal 2. So then there's like some
That was
contrast.
my thoughts exactly. My
Okay.
thoughts
My
exactly.
contrast between Jeeves and Wheatley.
All right, there we go. Yeah, it pops
Hey.
up. How many of you have ever seen just one. Have any of you ever seen the human depiction of Wheatley?
Not really.
No.
Nope. Can't say I have.
Unless you're talking unless, Ron Weasley from Harry Potter, but alright. That's what I'm thinking.
Nope. This is a sort of what Wheatley looks like.
Alright. Oh! Oh, I like this.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like almost like Markiplier with glasses.
Now who's a moron? Nice.
I am not a moron. If I'm such a moron, could I smash you into this pit? Huh? Could a moron do that?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Totally could. Space. It's all about space. All right. So yeah, we're all set, I guess, at this point.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yep.
All right, so
Go.
you. Okay. One quick teleport later.
Mm-hmm.
You are in the system of Neoa.
Okay.
It's a red
Oh,
dwarf star. Here's how you spell it. Neoa is a red dwarf star. It used to be part of a binary system, which means it had two suns
Mhm.
of roughly equal size, but one of them went out something like 8,000 years ago.
Okay.
Today, both stars and this massive station of Ina Alpha sit inside of the resulting planetary nebula.
Cool.
Inaafa is a can. It's a gigantic can-shaped thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's big enough that you could drop Mars into it.
Huh. That
You
sounds
pull
awesome.
Mars back out, and then you fill the interior of the can with jungles. Line it with, sorry, you line the interior of the can with jungles, fill it with air, and then put it in a slow orbit for gravity.
Still hates jungles. Not my place. You just heard
Yeah.
baby just says this. Just
Yeah, Logain
not my
is like,
place.
yeah. Logan's like, yes, jungles.
Yeah, he's got all hyped about the jungles.
Yeah, the thing about this place though, it's been around for about 10 million years.
Mm-hmm.
And judging from what people are able to figure out about the construction, it was made to last for billions and billions of years.
Huh.
When the sun went supernova,
Mm-hmm.
the can was not even scratched.
Huh.
Just to give you an idea how durable it is.
What do you know? Something.
Yeah, the can was built to
man-made.
be indestructible.
Yeah.
It was
Survive
built to
longer.
be indestructible.
Nice.
The thing is, though, that the thing is, Inaafa's exact age isn't known. Everyone says 10 million because it's a nice round number.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is, it's actually somewhere between 8.5 million and 17 million years old.
Oh my god.
It was built to survive filter events, and they're not going and so.
It is
And it
made
apparently already
to
survived.
last, basically.
It was made to survive
Yeah.
anything, including time. Yeah.
So, do we land on an ice spot at this point?
No, you don't. As you approach, like the can just starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Okay. So, what do
Big.
we see at this point?
It's a giant freaking can. Jeeves is describing the inside, and Baby is not going to like this. It's enormous
Okay.
inside.
I hate it already. I hate it even more already.
Um, yeah, it's got gigantic spokes inside for supports.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of those spokes is about 282 kilometers in circumference.
Oh.
So if you manage 20 kilometers per day through the tough jungle, you should be able to make it in 2 weeks.
Can we just
If you decide to climb one of those,
can we just fly our ship over there? I just hate
No.
the idea of walking in a jungle.
if you want to try to climb those things,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to try one of those climbing things and you're able to maintain a climbing ascent of 5 meters per minute, the trip all the way up, about like I think a halfway up, if I'm reading this right, would take you about 2 years of grueling 12-hour days.
Oh my god.
And if you fall after a year of climbing, it'll take you a full day to hit the ground.
I guess we'll go.
so
Well,
you'll have
either
plenty of
way,
time
I'm fine with this. I can fly.
Yeah, I can fly as well. I hated to pass through the jungles. That's what I hate about.
Hey, if you wear your armor, the armor's climate controlled.
Yeah, I know. Still, like, it's just not a best place for Baby. Well, I guess we
Out
should
of
get
his
going.
is out of his climate.
Yeah. So, before
All right, here we go.
get on flying and walking and everything, how close can we park our ship? I just wonder.
I'm actually checking that now.
Yeah.
Looking at it. One thing. Oh, that's how long they are. They're about 36. Each spoke is about 3,600 kilometers in length.
Okay. Which is
Each spoke has the tree line for each spoke is 2,800 kilometers up, and the total area that is forested on each spoke is 792,000 square kilometers.
Oh my god.
There's
That
also
is huge.
570 spokes, the 31 groups of 18 and 2 groups of 6. Total forested area on the spokes is 451.44 square 451.44 million square kilometers.
All right. It's huge, basically. It's
Yeah.
enormous.
Yeah.
It's huge.
It's
Let's just get
Interior-
going.
Yep, interior grounds. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's freaking enormous. Let's see, where the heck do you land on this thing?
Yeah. That's
All right, here we go.
what I care about. That's the only thing I care about. I know it's huge.
You are being directed. Yeah, Jeeves is directing your ship, and also Wheatley is tagging along to a area on Ina Alpha called the Spindle. It's a hollow tube running the complete length of Ina Alpha's axis of rotation,
Mm-hmm.
making it about 12,000 kilometers long and 100 kilometers in diameter.
Okay.
Its interior length and circumference is a single contiguous port city. But it's also completely uninhabited. People are calling it the Spindle Superopolis.
Why does Jeeves tell us why it's completely inhabited?
Yeah.
It's not completely uninhabited. There's a massive UNS. The UNS actually sold a ship,
Mm-hmm.
sold one of their Pentagram class battle plates to the Ina Alpha as a
Okay.
sort of a token of goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
That has been converted into a city called Jumpstar Prime.
Oh, okay.
As for why it's completely abandoned, no one knows why it's abandoned.
Huh.
Some people suspect that it has something to do with the filter event that it survived.
Okay.
As for what a filter event is, because I keep throwing that term around, a filter event is very simply, it's just a hypothetical event in galactic history that wipes out all intelligent life.
Just like that. Just wipe everything out without any reasons.
Correct.
Or who does it or how it happens. Just everything
Correct.
just gone. Just
The,
like
termi- the
erased.
terminology arose from a pre-spaceflight Earth philosophy called Fermi's paradox, which asked, if space is so big, where are all the aliens? Now, yeah, you laugh, but current galactic culture has raised some pretty uncomfortable questions that have not rendered the question irrelevant. Like, why is everyone so close in technology level? Why hasn't the entire galaxy been populated by now? Where did the more advanced civilizations go?
Yeah.
That is true.
That is pretty much true. But baby cared
Yep.
nothing. None of it.
Yes.
He doesn't even care about the parameters. It doesn't even care about how far they have, like, how far and wide this planet is. It's just like, just get
Jungles.
us to close.
Jungles everywhere.
Yes, I just hate jungles. Let's just get this shitty business over with. So, yeah. You can hear baby whining about that all day, every day on the ship. When the moment he knows we're going back to the jungle place. Or not back, but going towards the place he tries to avoid. So it's like, no.
Alright, so very quickly find an image. Yeah, you guys can look at this.
Mhm.
I'd rather you didn't, but
No, I'm not gonna look. If you
no, I'm just saying because there's I will trust you on this.
Mhm.
Here we go. You're gonna get a communication from Chinook. Go to page 312.
Okay.
112.
Okay. Oh, so
Yeah,
that's what
that's
she looks
Chinook.
like. Okay, interesting.
That's what she looks like. She
Oh.
really,
Ah.
yeah, she is the goddess of earth, wind, and plumbing.
Hmm.
Sentinel
Plumbing.
of perpetual overwatch. Yes.
Well,
the
she
Crypt
would
Keeper, the
look
Vault
better.
Minder.
Yeah, baby's like saying this. She would look better if she's more chubby and has fur. Preferably
If you were a
white.
polar bear,
Yes.
if you were a polar bear,
Yes.
you'd be much more attractive.
Preferably white first. Anyway.
Yes, she sees you. She says, "Ah, hello. PD told me you were coming."
Yep. I assume you're chin-up. Yeah, sorry.
I am.
So, can we just get this over with? I know I sound rude, but I really hate jungles. Just,
Says, "Don't you have climate-controlled quarters on board your ship?"
it's a sense of feeling.
She says, "Well, we could virtual reality won't do this. Won't do it. Well, I have several jobs for you actually. You can pick and choose."
Lay it down. Just lay it down.
Alright, job would she want you to do? Quite a few jobs actually. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just give me a moment. This
Yeah,
is
take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
the first job is actually going to be to park your ship at Jumpstar Prime.
Definitely.
Second thing is
Yep.
your second job is to keep your weapons on board or turned off,
Why?
and baby, keep your claws retracted.
May I ask why?
Couple of reasons. First is to help keep the peace.
But how do we defend ourselves?
Well, if you don't need to defend yourself, it made it. Alpha has a contract with another mercenary company called Sanctum Adroit. It's a law enforcement mercenary company.
Okay.
They're the law. They are the cops around here, and they're much more efficient than cops you'd find almost anywhere else.
Okay.
So, plus, Alpha has its own robots, its own ancient robots that Chinook is taking command of,
Mm-hmm.
and they're even faster than Sanctum Adroit.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
So you don't need to worry about that.
cool.
Finally, the reason Baby needs to keep his claws hidden is because there are robots floating around.
What? Sorry, I lost you on the second
Yeah,
part.
same.
Sorry, no.
Yeah.
The reason that Baby needs to keep his claws hidden is because there are OAFans floating about.
Oh.
Waffen.
Oh, after.
They were the people who built it.
Okay.
Ah.
Sorry, hold on. Let me just check. What do
All
they
right,
look
that
like?
should have been an F.
Oh,
There's no image of them.
Athens. Okay.
Yeah. Go to the archives very quickly and Charlotte Mercer, see if I can find you a picture of one.
Okay. If you can't, don't worry. I am looking at myself right now, and it's fine, even if I don't know.
Here we go. Here's a good image.
Okay. Let's see.
They look like giant blimps
Oh. Okay.
with little tentacles.
Oh. All right.
That's what they look like. They're full of hydrogen gas. So anything flammable
Mm-hmm.
is banned. Anything pointy is banned.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything flammable and pointy, anything on fire and pointy is horror incarnate for them and will be attacked on sight.
Okay.
Oh,
How did they
okay.
survive this long? Huh.
Exactly.
Just
Their technology is far more advanced than anything
fair enough. Fair enough.
that most people have seen. So that's part of the reason that you need that. Those are the reasons you need to keep your weapons put away.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a couple of jobs for you. The first job
Mm-hmm.
is it's going to be a very simple job, something you're good at. So we'll probably leave off here.
Mm-hmm.
I actually didn't plan this far.
Yeah.
The first job is very simple. You're gonna have to go back to the spindle. You're not going into the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
The spindle, the Superopolis, it has explorers poking around in there.
Mm-hmm.
One of those teams went silent while they were exploring.
Okay. Are they
They did
also?
manage to come.
What species are there? Are they also Oaphans? So we
No,
can't use
it was
weapons?
mostly a human.
Okay. Cool.
It was human
All right.
from
At
humans
least
who
we
were
know
given
that part.
license to.
At least we
So
know that part.
yeah, they went silent, and they were able to send out one distress signal before they were cut off.
Mm-hmm.
So Chinook doesn't exactly know what. Chinook sent some of her robots in, but they haven't come back out.
Mm-hmm. What do you
Oh,
know may be the reason they went silent? Like, what kind of creature may cause them to go silent?
We actually that they don't know. If it was in the jungle, it'd be very simple. It's probably one of those giant monsters that's running around down there.
Well,
And when I say giant, I mean big enough to swallow Taj Mahal whole.
yeah. I assume Logan is now eyes glowing in tears.
Yeah,
or,
Logan
yeah,
is practically
Yeah.
salivating.
like,
Can we try to roll to find out what kind of monsters inhabit like
yeah.
the area?
Like, is it possible?
No need.
They have to.
Chinook will happily tell you
Okay,
what kind of horrors live in those jungles.
nice.
All right.
I will ask Chinup to upload everything onto my personal link. For I don't want to hear every single details before we encounter them. I just want to know on the battlefield when it happens.
Our first thing is our insects, our sentient insects called Otskadak.
Okay.
They're hive. They have a hive mind. They're very intelligent, and they can actually speak. So, and on the Neo-Afan governing body, they do have representation there.
Okay.
They're apparently descendant from the original Oafans who lived in here.
Mm-hmm.
You have them. They live in little hives around the place.
Mm-hmm.
There's another monster called the Oziraka.
Okay.
That it's the Otskadak name for what other people call the hexapodal pulper.
Mm-hmm.
Gigantic herbivore, 60 meters tall at the forward shoulder. It's 120 meters long from nose to tail.
Huh.
They have long claws that they use to shred trees, which they will then grind into pulp with their massive mouth. They can pulverize foliage, wood, and rock into something that they can swallow. And probably you if you were in that tree.
Definitely.
Next up is the Katka. It's the Otskadak word for big dangerous water thing. Yes, they hide in the gigantic oceans. As for how big they are, well, let's just say they're massive.
Yeah.
Because they're easily over.
A lot of instant death. I would say that.
No, it's not instant death.
Yep.
They're massive.
Yeah, like I said, if you get swallowed, like probably instant death. Or if you get smashed by them, probably instant death.
Big enough to swallow your entire platoon, and
Yep.
you could all pretty much live inside of its stomach if it wouldn't digest you.
Huh.
That's how big its stomach is. You and your entire mercenary company. Yeah, they also have a lot of. They also have a.
Whoops. Hello?
Hello, hang on.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, we lost you for a second.
You hear me now?
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Okay.
We kind of
Yeah,
lost
no, I
you
was just
for a
sorry.
sec.
I was just trying to find the length. I couldn't find one.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
Meanwhile, there's another one called the tufted wing shark. They're 100. Their torsos alone are 120 meters long. Their wingspan is 200 meters. They have a 20-meter wide mouth
Mm-hmm.
that opens to a height of almost 10 meters. They're not fast. They don't actively hunt things. And they live at altitudes about 1,000 to 2,000 kilometers
Mm-hmm.
above the ground, and they will leave you alone unless you happen to be on the wrong leaf. They're also full of hydrogen, so if you shoot them, you
fire
could
expected.
theoretically,
Yeah.
they will be set on fire.
Nice.
Of course, if you blow them up, you're going to attract Chinook's anger, who will send her robots to collect you for crimes against Mother Nature, which coincidentally is another one of her titles.
So
Finally, there is one last monster that you should probably be aware of,
Mm-hmm.
called the Kutska Oak.
Kutska Oak.
It's the Otskadak word for the broken people or the people breakers. According to legend, they are the descendants of a corrupted, diseased Otskadak hive that mutated into a monster instead of politely dying. These are gigantic winged beetles about the size and with the size and temperament of flying grizzly bears, except without the surprise of suddenly flying. They're
I feel much
intelligently-
safer now after hearing
Definitely.
everything.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And if that wasn't enough, Ina Alpha also serves as the home for the very infamous Tagon's Tough mercenary company.
But I thought they are the mercenary who protects Chinup and her people.
No, that's another company. There's two companies that live here.
Oh,
The first one, the one that protects the place, is Sanctum Adroit.
yeah.
Tagon's Toughs use this place as their home base.
So they had a few run-ups, I assume, from before.
Sorry?
The two companies. They've
met multiple times in the
Yeah.
past. So they were, in fact, the Toughs were the ones who invited Sanctum Adroit.
Oh. Are they on war? Like secret war? No, maybe not open public war, but secret wars against each other?
No, they're not.
Okay.
They're working together. First, as far as you know, the most recent analysis of what they have
Mm-hmm.
is they have currently 3 ships under their command. The first is their flagship, the Breath Weapon, which is an ancient Neo-Afghan battleship.
Mm-hmm.
The second is a science and utility vessel called the Maxim 39, which is a Dason Tingo Harmless Sparrow class ship. And the third ship is a Dragon class cruiser called the Synthetic Certainty.
Synthetic certainty. Nice.
Yep.
Well, but I don't think we'll have to face them. I don't know.
No. Although you may meet Sergeant Schlock in the local bar. And let's just say he likes a good fight more than Baby.
Nice.
Also,
My type
unlike
of
Baby,
people.
unlike Baby though, he does have a moral compass. And that
Baby
moral
has a
compass
moral
is only-
compass. Everything points to the money and reputation. That's his moral compass.
Sergeant Schlock's moral compass has only 4 points. If he meets those points determine exactly what he does when he meets someone new.
Mm-hmm.
When he meets someone or something, he will attempt to do one of 4 things. He will either eat it, kill it, make friends with it, or take a bath in it.
I imagine
That's-
him taking a bath in Blob, our new lawyer.
Yeah,
Take a
I'm
bath
imagining.
in it.
I was actually
Yeah.
imagining you like picking a fight with him, and then he tries to take a bath in you, which would probably involve scooping out all those intestines and organs and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, he doesn't drink beer. He instead has genuine imitation Oval Quick.
What does that mean?
It's like an old. It's like Ovaltine. It's a powder drink. It's one of those powder things you mix with water to make a drink.
Okay. Huh.
He has genuine imitation.
Okay.
In fact, his wages are paid in that.
Interesting.
But so just get a quick rest, and then once you rest, while your ship gets repaired, you be taking vets back into the Spindle to try to find the location of the missing research team.
Okay. Yeah. We'll
All right.
definitely do that. During the meantime, do they have a shop over here, like that sells weapons and items, like armors, weapons, all sorts of stuff?
I'm gonna actually check. The answer to that is I don't think so, but I'm going to actually check.
Okay.
Smith, swamps, vertical jungles, rain. Well, yeah. First thing you need to know is that you're currently now in the city Jumpstar Prime.
Yeah. That is.
You are currently about 1,000 meters off the ground.
Oh. Interesting.
And this thing has been more or less fused to the side of one of the columns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what? Like no shops, basically. That's what you're saying.
I'm checking now. They got stuff. Let's see here. They got hotel and restaurants. They got research tourism stuff for research and tourists.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, yes, they do sell weapons.
Okay.
But there are strict regulations about carrying projectile, beam, and explosives
Oh, cool.
within the city. So your weapons are either left on your ship or with the customs agents.
Yeah. Like I'm not trying to sell my weapons. I'm more like trying to buy, not weapons actually. I'm trying to buy an armor.
What kind of armor?
The water skin. I'm feeling naked with my armor broken, so I just need something on the inside.
You already repaired the God mode gargoyle armor.
Like
You made it.
the thing is, I'm still feeling unsafe. As baby, you'll have to understand. It feels like that's part of the reason why he leaves UMS. Like, he's fascinated with how the armors work, and like not wearing something that has a hull point, he feels naked. Especially he just encountered the total breakdown of his original armor, so he's just trying to find something on the inside to wear.
All right. So you're gonna have to spend some money to buy something.
Yeah.
The only thing that you can find that actually has hull points is the planet mercenary ICC Odin.
Like I was saying, like he feels naked, but it's more like he needs something on the inside. He just in case his current armor gets broken again.
The Odin has hull points.
Oh. Okay. Let's see.
It has flight, comes with 2 permanently shoulder-mounted gun foam cannons.
Uh-huh.
And it has hull points. But the cannons are going to be disabled, and they can only be re-enabled by a customs agent.
But it's super expensive.
Or you have to leave the armor on board your ship.
Yeah. Well, that's even. Then why I bother? Like I was saying, can I find the water skin armor and wear it on the inside?
You're talking about the Malot Whisper Skin?
Yes, the Whisper Skin. Sorry.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
That will cost you 4 supplies.
Yeah, I will do that.
Company stockpile.
Yep.
So that means we got to get rid of another. Your company resources become 7.
5 minus 4 will be 3. So yeah, I take the water skin.
Whisper skin. Okay,
sorry,
and
whisper
the
skin.
company supplies
I always say
become
water
3.
skin. Yep. Yep. That will be my stuff.
All right.
3
So does
plus
Craig want to
2.
buy anything?
Oh no, we lost him.
Oh wait, sorry.
Ah!
I usually like leave my I have like I can turn off my mic and turn it on. I leave it
Yeah.
turn it off so then you know.
Okay.
All right. So
But I forgot to turn it on. Yeah. So Craig doesn't really have anything to buy. His equipment is working well with him.
Nice.
Although
Alright.
I'll look if there's an extra weapon maybe I
Mhm.
could use. I don't know.
Okay.
Hmm.
That will be now for baby. Like, but if Craig has
Where?
anything he wants, he can totally buy that.
All right. Thing is, I can only use. I don't really have a huge list of weapons to choose from since the only thing I can use are carbines.
Okay.
So yeah, not really. I have nothing else to get.
Mm-hmm.
well, I mean, if you want to like practice, I will let you use practice with your throwing skill.
Sure.
The reason being so that you can start using grenades.
Oh yeah, that is true. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me get grenades. Yeah, I forgot about that. Explosives.
Unfortunately, the only grenades that they will sell you
Mm-hmm.
are smoke bombs.
Well, maybe not. Is there a flashbang in here?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh
Yep,
shit! It
yeah.
costs 10. Oh my god! It costs 10 resources.
But you can use it thrice.
Yeah, you can use it 3 times.
Yeah, you get 3 of them. Smoke bombs, you can get 6 of them for 2 supplies.
Then definitely smoke bomb. Definitely. Depends. DC 20 endurance skill will lose their next turn. Sounds pretty nice. What do you say, Doc? 1 each or 2?
Fine with me.
All right. So I guess we're gonna get 1 flashbang and 2 smoke bombs.
That's 14.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
14.
we're spending
total.
a lot.
Yeah, I know, but
But that's worth it, I
Yeah.
feel.
it's worth it. And plus, our ship has already been repaired by, sorry.
Your
Get-
ship has been.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it
your
gives. Yeah, oh, sorry, go.
So
I was going to say your ships have been repaired. We should probably leave off here so that Logan, when he gets back, can choose to buy something he wants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I guess we'll hold off on the flashbang. Do we?
Let's just hold off on the
Yeah,
grenades.
on the grenades and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yep.
We'll do that later on.
All right, so then I guess we'll stop here. And
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
next time we either play, if we're not playing Out of the Past, you guys will be just ascending into the Spindle
Mm-hmm.
to discover the fate of a research team.
Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
recording.